Good evening, our Patriot family, and welcome to another episode of the Fight for Patriotism, where we talk about prepping for unique ability people if stuff does hit the fan. I'm your producer, host, and brother ▲ and with me is your brother DJ Infantry, and then gร ္đ might join soon because we have a special announcement for our community. I'll say the Bible verse of the day, play my introduction, and then check on how our brother is doing. The Bible verse for Friday, July 29, 2022 is, "The Lord is near to all who call on him, to all who call on him in truth." Psalms 145 hours and 18 minutes NIV.
We need you now. We need you now. One day, one day, one day, I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How are you tonight, brother?
I am great, Zach. Thank you so much for having me back here on the program. I really appreciate it. Well, actually, on the new program, because this is the Fight for Patriotism 2. It's so nice. The boy did it twice. All right. So, Zach, I have a quick question for you. I don't see a chat over here. I don't know why. So let me jump over here. I'm going to have to use my phone. Wait, you know what? Let me grab my tablet. It's a whole lot bigger. Give me one. Give me one. I don't know why it's not showing up. It says sign in. It says private chat. Let's see, comments. But it doesn't give me a chat. It says chat with everyone. Let me type something. Hello. Oh, I can't even type tonight. See? I'm so tired. I just want to make sure I can see the chat. And I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Hello. But I don't think that came up in the chat. Hold on. Sorry about that, everybody. If y'all have, technical difficulties, you understand too. I'll be able to get with you in just a second as this powers up. But I'm doing good, Zach. Thanks again for having us. We are talking about unique abilities and how to prepare for stuff with them is a good way to put it. If you guys don't know me, I'm DJ Infantry from Infantry Outdoors. I have been disabled my entire life. I'm legally blind. I have been doing outdoors my entire life. I'm an Eagle Scout. I love the wilderness. I love being outside more so than I like being inside. Like I was even telling Zach tonight that video games. I'm in my 40s and I'm just really, I stopped at Nintendo. Now I'm just playing video games with my kids and I'm learning how to play Apex Legends. And that game is a nightmare for people that can't see very well because you have so many things you have to watch. You have to watch the map up here. You got to watch the guy over here to mind you where you're going. and how to control all of that and the gun and be able to see the optics and the reticles. Oh my God, people. You might as well just really put me in war in a damn combat suit because Zach, it's nuts. Zach, I hear rips at Apex Legends though. I hear Zach will kill everybody at Apex Legends. So don't even ask to play because you won't make it 5 seconds. He is the legend. All right, let's see here. We want to go to YouTube.
By the way, hey guys, thanks for joining us tonight. And Ghetto, I emailed you the link.
Okay, we got Ghetto coming on tonight. Ghetto coming on tonight. Me, Zach, and Ghetto are gonna be on here tonight. You can't get me. That's not copyright. That's all new for you. Okay, so why are you making noise? I turned the volume down. Shh. Who can hear you? The Fight for Patriotism 2. No, the number 2, not 2. Text to talk, Zach. I was actually joking with my wife because Mayhem will tell you, I hate texting. I hate typing. Okay. I don't like it. But if it wasn't for Zach, I would never do it. Ever, ever, ever. The Fight for Patriotism outro. I'm trying to find it now. Why isn't it coming up? Where's the live stream? I'm sorry, guys. Technical issues over here. Go live. Where are you? Where are you? I can't even find it. Let me see something. It's just the Fight for Patriotism and the number 2, right, Zach? Yeah, that's what. Oh, wait a minute. Zach has the chat running, and I go like this. I can read the chat. Is it going to stay running like that? All right, we'll make that work. All right. Got it. Mind you, like I said at the beginning of the program, boys and girls, I'm legally blind. Okay, so be ready for a fun program. As long as Mayhem stays out of here with the midget porn and all that stuff, we're good, you know? Because we all know about Mayhem's habits. We know. Trying to shut him out on everybody else. That's all it is. I don't even know I don't think he's in here tonight. He said he had bad internet earlier. So, but good evening, everybody in the chat. As they pop up here, hopefully, Zach, you gotta make sure they stay up long enough for me to read them. Don't drop them away too quick. And I'll try to keep up with you guys. So, bomb, bomb, bomb. Dakota. Oh, I got to turn that down. That's way too loud when I'm close like that. Dakota Hayes. Another good day when you get a notification that Zach is live. Hey, that is true, man. That's real support. Look, I'm very, very proud to say Zach has some amazing supporters. And if any of y'all came over to my channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate the love as well. Like I said, Zach, what did you grow last week? Did you grow up in subscribers from our last live stream? No, but did your numbers go up at all? No, you can be on, bro. It's YouTube. Listen, bro. I was stuck at a number. I don't remember what it was, but I was stuck there for the longest time. It didn't go up. It didn't go down. It didn't go down. And it just drove me batshit crazy. Couldn't figure it out. So, like I say, if it helps, it helps. If it does, I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but I'm working on it. You know, and I'm gonna take you with me, buddy. We're gonna be up there at the top, you know, smiling. Yeah, like Eddie Murphy said, we're gonna be up there smiling. Whoo, donkey. Shrek. I'm just a little old donkey. But yeah, let me put this out there for the viewers. We are talking about uniquely able prepping. So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them here in the chat. I want to bring them up and answer them for you, or read them to Zach and let Zach answer them for you. Both have different unique abilities. So over to you, Mr. Zach.
So I have 4 questions lined up for you, brother.
All right, you want to hit me with the first one? Let's do it. All right. Glad he did his homework, because I didn't this week, boys and girls. All right, question. I got to turn this down. Sorry, guys, because for me to read, I got to be right by the mic. I don't blow your earphones out. All right, question 1. Is there any dehydrator brand out there for food store? Okay, so you want to know about a dehydrator. That isn't able to, they can dehydrate. All right, so a dehydrator. I own 2 of them. I have old school. I don't know, they're old school. They're old school. I have the round circle ones that you stack the trays. There's a bottom piece, and you stack the tray, and you put the on top, and the thing goes make it hot. I use that a lot. Be honest with you, I have it to make jerky, and I've never made jerky, but I have used it to dry my basil. I've used it to dry my parsley. I've used it to dry peppers. If you go on my channel, you'll see how we cayenne peppers from my tree in the backyard and process it to pepper and red pepper flake like you get in a pizza restaurant. So that's another use for dehydrators, to dry out your fruits. My kids apple chips, banana chips. That's a big thing. The brand, I don't know the name of it. It's not one of the expensive ones. And that's the whole thing. You don't have to be expensive. You can dehydrate in your oven, boys and girls. Okay? Here's how you dehydrate in your oven. Are you ready? It's going to blow your mind. All you got to do is you turn that gum all the way as low as it can go. Okay? Doesn't matter what you're doing in there. It's still not going to be as low as a dehydrator, because my dehydrator, I run my dehydrator pretty much for any fruits, any vegetables at 125. I don't think an oven goes that low. However, go that low? Okay. All right. So either way, crank that puppy down low to the bottom. Then you put your stuff on your pan that you're going to dehydrate. Preferably you want to get a pan with a grill, because you don't want it sitting flat on a surface. Okay. You want to elevate it off of the surface, because we're not going to cook it. We're going to dry it out. So a lot of this stuff you can make on your counter. Like chili peppers, you can just hang them up and let them dry out naturally. Garlic, you dry. Potatoes, you let them dry naturally. You can put them in a dehydrator. It speeds the process. But so in the oven, you have your raised tray with a grill, and you put your items in there, and you don't close the door all the way. That's the ticket. Take a pot holder, because you're only going to be at 125 degrees. Take a pot holder and just put a pot holder, and don't let the door close. You just need a little crack, and that's going to let all of the moisture escape the oven that normally wouldn't as you're dehydrating. And there you go. There's your secret. That is a secret for this way. Handicapped people don't have to go buy nothing if you don't have to. You have an oven. Most of us have an oven. All the way down is low on super low. Put it in there. It's like smoking meat. Low and slow. Bum, 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 bum. Telling you, bro, you get that low rider, low and slow. So, all right, let me get to the comment here. Sister Marie's Kitchen. Nesco. There you go. Nesco or Presco. I think I own both. I have 2 different ones. I have the small one I use right now, and I have a bigger one. And I could probably stack the bigger one on the smaller one and keep on going, because that's how it works. Hey, there's my buddy Tom. I love that rebel flag, buddy. Go ahead. I have a couple of those round. Oh, see, I'm blowing my own ear. Sorry, guys. I have a couple of those round ones too. They are safe for a counter. They would certainly be safe on a hard floor, naturally not on carpet. Correct. Any dehydrator you're going to use, don't put it on carpet. Don't put nothing underneath it. But yes, Tom, 100%. The ones that I have, it has a little plastic base that's about this thick, like no BS. All right, it's about that thick of plastic, and then and then you stack. Here, I can bring this up a little bit more. Then you stack your trays, and then the lid is the actual circulating oven. So it blows the heat down and comes out through the trays. That's the first one I have. The second one I have, I don't even remember how I haven't used it in forever. It was my uncle's jerky making machine. So hydrators are awesome, 100%. If you can afford it, freeze dryers are even better, but they're especially if you're looking to preserve food. I would love to have a freeze. What do they call them? Freeze dryer. Yeah, make frozen for freeze dry foods. I buy freeze dry food every shopping trip. Okay, that's question number 1. So yeah, thank you for the who put the brands up there. Thank you so much for that. The Nesco and the Presco, or if I said that wrong, it's close to that. Nesco and Presto. That's it. Yeah, Sister Marie's Kitchen. Thank you so much. What does it say? Oh yeah, Nesco and see, it's like a tongue twister. Listen, infantry worked my butt off today, boys and girls. I shot, what did I say it was, 3 videos? And I'm not lying. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I shot 3 different videos for my channel and an advertiser's channel, and then back on my channel again, on top of sitting at the DMV and dealing with them yahoos today. And then it is the fight for patriotism, right? So I could piss and moan about something real quick, right? Check this out. I go to the someone in the chat tell me, does the tax collector's office, is that paid by my tax dollars for those people to be there and work in the tax collector's office like every other government person? Is that how it works? Do you know, Zach? And when I say the tax collector is where you go get your tag, your driver's license, it's not the DMV. So is that covered by like them working there is a taxpayer's work job is what I'm asking, because I'm curious about this. And when you answer this is why I'm going to get either hella mad, worse than I was earlier, or I'm going to settle down, because I think I'm going to be hella mad.
I believe so, because it's the government.
Okay, now, feel what I mean? All right. The last time I went in to renew my ID, it was $25. I have an ID. I'm not a driver. I don't have endorsements. I don't have none of that. I have an ID, which I think, first of all, is horse crap that it expires, because my name and my photo is my identification. You have identified me by my name and my photo. Nothing else on that damn card matters. So why do I need to renew the other information and pay money to identify myself? Is ridiculous, because it's not a license. It's not a privilege. It is a freaking ID card. Remember, we used to get them in school. You used to get the school ID card every year for free. It's the same freaking thing. It's your name and your picture of you. That's ID. I didn't know, Zach. Our ID expired, I guess. I don't know. But the point I was getting pissed about was when you go in, it was $31.50 today. And I look at the girl, I'm like, why is it $31? Oh, it's $31.50. That's how much it is now. Okay. So now my wife has to get hers too while we're there. So this is where I found things out. Did you guys know they charge $6.50 for that person behind the window to help you? If you don't know that, next time you go to your tax-paid DMV, taxpayer's office, tax collector's office, you're gonna know now. Look at your receipt. My ID, and I didn't get a receipt, I don't think. Maybe I did. But either way, it was $25 for the ID, $6.50 for the person behind the glass to give me my ID that I have to come to you in order to get to be legal. Already giving you $25. Now you're going to charge me $6.50. And the girl goes, it was one of them situations, Zach, where, you know, you go to they have the glass window with the little bitty cutout enough for a piece of paper in your hand, right? So when she goes, the way I found out was they screwed up on my wife's information for her insurance. And we had to send paperwork from the insurance basically saying we did have insurance and she's not supposed to be suspended. So the lady's like, well, it's going to be $175 to reinstate your license. And we're like, no, it's not going to be, because we have insurance from here to right now. Here's the paperwork showing you it's current. So if that's the case, how can her license be suspended on this date? It can't be, can it? Look at the. So she calls the supervisor over. Ready? Supervisor says, oh, yeah, no. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. The system just hasn't caught up. All right. Mind you, our insurance company never suspended her license. We know because we asked before and after this when we made payments. So then the girl goes, okay, well, now your total is going to be $6.50. And I immediately do one of these numbers. What'd you say? What's $6.50 for? Oh, well, sir, but ma'am, you haven't done anything yet. How are you charging me $6.50? You haven't done anything. Well, sir, that's the fee for us at the window to help you. Now, this is where my face went completely stupidly puzzled and went, wait a minute. You're trying to tell me that every person that comes to this window pays $6.50 to pay your salary? Yes, sir, that's right. But this is a taxpayer's building. Yes, sir, that's correct. So you're taking my money in multiple ways. You're taking my money by taking our license money and charging us $6.50 to help us. So long story short, I said that's bull. I'm pausing for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I said that. So she's like, excuse me? I said, you heard me. That's bull crap, was my second reply. And because her face turned like, what? When I said BS to her. You're charging me $6.50 to do this? Like, my tax dollars pay that. That's what my taxes pay for you to be here. That's your job. Bro, I paid $13 to get 2 ID cards. Additional. On top of what they're already charging. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I paid $13 additional. And it wasn't cheap. By the time all was all said and done, getting 1 car sticker, 1 driver's license for the wife, and 1 ID card that don't mean crap because I shouldn't need to renew it anyway. The picture was only taken 6 months ago, which leads me to, why did you not renew it then? Oh, I don't know, sir. How about $180? Tag, registration, and 2 freaking ID cards. A license and an ID card, bro. And out of that, $13 was just for Miss to help me behind the window. For her to go, okay, here's your stuff. Have a good day. Go over there. Stand right there. Hold on, I'm going to click a button. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, you're all set. Sign right there. Have a wonderful day. $180. Plus all the taxes you pay. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that, dude. Didn't mean to go on that rant like that, but imagine what I'm saying to you. This is a fight for patriotism. Why the hell am I going through? Why am I paying you? Why am I paying taxes? And then paying you with the freaking window who's already being paid by my tax dollars an additional $6.50 every you help somebody. What the is wrong with you? Come on. I'm sorry. Handicap or not, that's just, come on. I'm sorry, Zach. But yeah, it really got me mad, man. Here's food for thought for you guys too. Oh, wait, here we go. Got another one. Question 2. Hold on. I got to bring her down. Is it possible for canned food in mason jars to be sent through the mail, or should uniquely able people who can't use stove get close people nearby to help start canning foods? Okay, this is good. Well, first of all, leave that question over because there's multiple answers to this. Not quite. All right, part of this question right here: is it possible for canned food in mason jars to be sent through the mail? Again, as I've stated before on this program, I am not a legal advisor. This is not legal advice. This program is and remains for entertainment purposes only. So what I say to you is not fact. It is not fiction. It is my life experience, and you can take from it. So I'm going to tell it to Zach as a story. So basically, there's this one place that's 3 letters long that I use to ship all of my parcels. You get my drift? See how the story is going to go? Okay, perfect. The company with 3 letters that I go to all the time to send my parcels, let's just say they're not always what you should be sending through the mail. Not that it's harmful or anything, but they're in mason jars or in other. I send stuff through the mail. I send food through the mail. I send other stuff through the mail. And I use the 3-letter company to do that because they don't bother you with, they're not looking out for stuff like that. Now, mind you, when you go, I tell them generally it's hot sauce. What are you sending? I'm sending hot sauce. What is this? These are prizes for a winner on YouTube. What is it? Oh, tackle box and some fishing lures. T-shirt. You're telling them they just want to know when you say what's in the package, what they're going to type on there. And then they're going to say, well, do you want it? The very next question is there for that reason. Well, do you want insurance with that? You want to pay the extra insurance on it? No. If it don't make it, I must send another one. And if that one don't make it, I'm going to send one more. If you make it, I'm going to tell you somebody's on to you. You understand what I'm saying to you? So common sense, boys and girls. But when I moved up here, we don't have Scotch bonnets in North Florida. Scotch bonnet peppers are normally found in the Caribbean islands, and you can now find them in South Florida because South Florida is basically a Caribbean island now. So when I moved up here, I didn't have them in the stores, and I was mad. So I had auntie down south. I reached out there. I love her to death. She went to the farmer's market store. She bought me up 5 pounds of Scotch bonnets. She vacuum packed them for me in a bag, and she overnighted them through the 3-letter company right to my door, bro. What did she tell him? Oh, it was the hell did she tell him? I don't remember. But like food, they really don't care. If you're gonna send things like moonshine, don't put it in a Kool-Aid container. That's what I used to do. Like a Hawaiian punch bottle, or if you're an apple pie maker like I used to be, you take your apple pie and you put it right back into the apple cider jars or the containers. So now it looks like apple cider and it's in an apple cider bottle, but when you drink it, it can drive your car around the block. Again, this is all for entertainment purposes. But been there, done that, made a few gallons and done a few things. And I know how to do my surviving, But that would be my suggestion on the food. The food, again, he loves trying to get me arrested for future things. I'm telling you, this guy, Zach. Last time I was here, we're telling you how to prep your meds, against the federal government. But, that is... And then I have him on my show, and him and Mayhem get me a copyright. I don't know about this friendship, Zach. I think you and Mayhem are ganging up on me or something. I think that's what it is, buddy. But that would answer your food. That's something that you do at your own choice. I do it. I send hot sauce. I literally send my up and coming brand of hot sauce to people to get opinions. So if you guys like hot sauce, we literally are going to have Infantry Outdoors hot sauce coming. We have, excuse me, 5 different recipes. And this year we're adding 1, 2, the Reapers, 4, 3. So 1, 2, 3, like 4 or 5 more variations of hot sauce. So yeah, man. And it's all coming out of my garden. Whatever comes out of my garden that year, that's what we're going to start putting out. It's going to be seasonals only. So I save everything from now until just about the end of harvest season, and right at the backside of harvest season, because I freeze everything. I take all my peppers. My son goes out every day. He's so proud of his peppers and the sizes. I was telling Zach backstage, we got some ones that'll burn the fire right out of you, boy. I got some stingers on them, and we've got Reapers, habaneros. We have Scotch bonnets, cayenne peppers, Bolivian rainbows, Bueno mulata. Yeah, bro. I have probably about 17 varieties of peppers in my back bucket garden. I'm all right. It's a ⅏⅏⅏⑦ All right, so that would answer your canned food. Send it through the mail. Just it's at your own risk. If it's something that you really don't, if you're not sure about it, don't put a return address on it. Or don't go to the 3-letter store and send it through the box. And then you're just gonna have to weigh it and all that crap yourself. But I wouldn't be doing that. I would, like, if you're just gonna send, and if I want to send you a cake, I'll send you a cake. What's in here? It's a pie, homemade pie. You'll be all right. What are you sending in here? I got 6 jars of jelly going over to Zach so he could jelly wrestle with his girlfriend live on YouTube for 200,000. Hey, 200,000 subscribers. All right. When he hits 200,000 subscribers, Zach is going to jelly wrestle naked. Well, you have to wear a Speedo. Wear a Speedo because it's YouTube. So coming at 200,000 subscribers, the fight for patriotism will be Jello wrestling against the hottest female lineup. That's right, 200,000 subscribers, the fight for patriotism. One man, one song, several YouTube women, and a bowl full of Jello. Don't you miss it. Hey, so you know that guy you just heard? He used to do radio once upon a time ago. No? I used to make commercials for a living. I just popped that right out. Because I was loving it. I'm telling you. Jello wrestling. All right. So now second part. The second part of this question. I'm so tired. That's how silly I'm being tonight, guys. In mason jars to be sent through the mail. Okay. Or, because this is another important part that I've brought up on another show. Or uniquely ability people who can't use stoves get close to people nearby. Now, if you can't use a stove, hang on, the brain is working a little bit. There are ways you can heat water without a stove. Now, mind you, there are chemical reaction ways that this is where, like MREs. Everything depends on your ability. Everybody's ability is going to be different, but some MREs have the little packet that you drop in. All you have to do is pour the water to a line. This is a real MRE, not the crap you get at Walmart. A real meal ready to eat has, I forget what the damn chemical is because I'm super tired. But you put it's in a little pouch. You put your thing there. You put your water. You drop that in there. That chemical reacts to the water and it heats up, and it basically heats up the MRE to, like, it's hot. It will burn your ass. It's hot. All right. Ask anybody in the chat that is former military. Them MREs get hot. They will burn you. And there are also ways you can make explosives out of them too. So another good use for an MRE. You can go boom, boom, boom. But was that the end of that question? All right, sweet. Do we have any comments coming up here that you want me to read? Anything in the chat? We got to say hi to the chat. We haven't talked to them in a minute. Tom says, sorry guys, I'm blowing it out again. Nobody wants to see Zach naked. Well, that's why I said we got to put him in the banana hammock. Put him in the banana hammock because YouTube, you can't do that. Oh, who's that?
Talking about the ghetto. What up, y'all?
Oh, ghetto. What them not do, boy?
Dang, I'm humbled. What's up, infantry man? I ain't been on the panel with you yet. What's up, Zach? Do I sound good?
Yeah, man, you're 5x5.
All right. Well, it's pleased to meet you in person, sort of. Infantry,
yes, sir.
Sort of.
Yeah.
You know how that works.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt y'all. That's a good conversation. I just started listening, Zach. I'm sorry, man. I was late. You know how it goes, man. I'm always late.
Better late than never. Better late than never. That's all you got to do. Hey, you're not late. You were just on your own time.
Right? I'm always on my own time, man. Hopefully I'm late for my own funeral.
Don't we all?
But shut up, Best Life. Shoot.
Well, it's good that you're here because now what I'm going to do is you see the comments and stuff too, right?
Oh, yeah. I can follow comments if you want.
Yeah, your job will be to field that, and then
that's right.
I'll still read the questions from Zach, unless you want to read.
Probably easier for you.
Well, it'll be easier for me if I sit back and you do all the reading.
Right. How are you doing it, infantry? You looking at a big screen when you're looking at the
I've got
chat?
the way
how you're doing it.
Well, the way I have my studio set up right now, for some reason, I can't see the chat unless he puts it up there. Like my chat box says I need to sign in or do some crap I don't even want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just been reading whatever he fields up there, and then in between that, he puts his questions up. So it kind of runs that way.
Do you have a TV in your studio?
I have, I think these are 22 or 24-inch Dell monitors. I got one here, and I've got one here, and then I've got the camera in front. But like Zach and I talked backstage, for me to not have, for me to not have this happen to where I can read comfortably, I have to go just out of view, which is out there, you know. This one here, I actually have it diagonal. So like it's almost dead sideways, where only the chat sits over here. So I can look right here. You guys can't see, but the screen, look, see my fingers?
Yeah, I got you.
Monitor in order to read the chat. But to effectively work with my boy Zach, I have to full screen it so I can keep an eye on him, giving me that right there and his commands, and then feel. It's interesting how this works. And we didn't practice this at all. This is me and this man turn this thing on, and this is what we've learned from each other in like 2 or 3 years. So
hey, that'll work, man. That'll work. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I was just curious.
No. It's never put. You always ask. You always ask. That's the whole reason.
Oh, I will. I always do.
And you know, I had a guy on my channel drop a comment. He's like, "No, mind you, I've been doing this 6 years on this platform. Are you really blind?" Like when I read the comments, I kind of put the expressions in them too, because that's how I read them. And it's like, "Are you really blind, or are you kidding me?" I'm like, dude, I'm legally blind. I have no sight in one eye, and what I have in my right eye isn't good enough to drive. That's all I can tell you, you know. But I manage, and I do, and that's what amazes people.
Right. That's right.
I'd have never mind answering, never mind, you know. I'm one of them people where I always think I'm going to get in trouble on other folks with disabilities programs because I'm born disabled like Zach. So I don't care if you say handicapped, disabled, crippled, cross-eyed. I've heard it all. It don't hurt things. I'm not a PC wussy.
Exactly. Usually when I say crippled dudes, you know what I mean? People know me from my
when you say crippled to me, I know their legs ain't working.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what as I see it. You know what I mean? See, Zach gave it. So us and even
way, man.
Even if you're regularly abled, to us, you shouldn't say that unless you're my buddy talking to me. Like cripple is not something you say out in public to anybody, unless it's joking with Zach or joking.
Yeah,
like,
it's all about
whip your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's all about the respect level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit here and go, "Oh well, we have to sugarcoat. We're disabled. we're excuse me, I don't like that term handicap because it offends people." Well, you know what? Take the wheelchair, ma'am, and shove it. Okay, that's what you can do because we don't care. I don't care what I call my handicapped crippled brother over this way. Which way is the camera? Or you know what he calls me, because that's what it's all fun as. You
so blind you don't even know where Zach is. What the hell?
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm blind in one eye and can't see out the other. I've heard.
Hey man, I'm actually the same way though. I actually don't have no left eye, and I wear glasses obviously, and so my right eye is all messed up too, just from birth. But my left eye I lost in an incident. But
your eye out, you'll shoot. No. Are you Ralphie?
Them fucking Red Riders, man.
Yeah.
Out.
They won't do a damn thing to a squirrel, but they'll put your eye out, Ralphie. Come on, bro.
Let me set up in my little computer room. Zach, sorry, my camera's off, but it was getting dark outside.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you could brighten up because you were looking a little dark.
Oh yeah.
I see Zach. Where did I go? What's going on, Zach? Did I fall off the planet?
Good timing, Ghetto, because I'm getting to the sponsored question.
All right. And just let me know when you're ready to put out the advertisement and stuff.
Now, before you go into that, Zach, though, where we had paused and Ghetto had come in, did you have any questions that needed to pop up on that topic? Because I don't honestly remember what we were talking about when Ghetto came in.
We were talking about the canned jars.
Yeah, man, I've had a long day. I must have canned 15 pounds of peaches today. I ended up with 10 quart jars and a mason and a pint jar of sliced.
That's what's up.
And then tomorrow I got to do a whole nother box of peach jam. So, and I shot 3 videos today.
Nice.
So it's been a long day.
You ever interested in Canon on a live stream?
I can. I absolutely can.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll get your information from Zach.
Yeah. It might be infantry at infantryoutdoors.com. Everything.
Yeah, I won't remember.
Outdoors. If you're on Instagram, DM me at Infantry Outdoors. Twitter, Infantry Outdoors. Facebook, Infantry Outdoors. Everywhere.
I've been hitting the head too many times to remember.
You just remember my name and hit Google. Then you got me. I'm at the top of Google, and my media person that runs that behind the scenes made sure I'm at the top of Google. So
that's right. Well, I want to let you know, man, you a good fit for Zach.
Oh man, I can't.
Y'all are able to bounce. Y'all are able to bounce off each other, and the way you speak to him like a fucking adult. Excuse my language, Zach. You know I ain't got no filter, but you speak to him like a fucking man. Yep. You don't condescend him. Nope. You don't look down to him. You ain't using some fucking funky ass jokes just to make it not feel uncomfortable. You actually talk to him like a person, and for that I salute you, dude. I highly respect that, man, and I appreciate you for doing that. Because there's really only a handful of people that are able to talk to him like a normal person and see through his disabilities or unique abilities or whatever you want to call it. You know, a lot of people get uncomfortable, and I appreciate you for not.
Bro, and hopefully with it, no, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And that's something I have been when I was growing up. I was born 1979. Putting it out there, guys.
Man, you an old man.
I'm old, bro. But
I'm 81. I'm 81.
I'm only as old as I feel.
Right.
I feel 21, especially with 2 kids. I got to. But when I was growing up, I was the only handicapped kid at that time in Broward County, where I lived in South Florida. I became the inspiration for how handicap programs were run after that. I was the model student in Broward County for visually impaired handicapped people. My Eagle project in Boy Scouts was to ADA comply, which didn't exist at the time. ADA comply 3 businesses, one of which had a full handicap ramp at a bank that we put in. I've always not worked with handicapped people, but just like you said, I don't treat Zach like he's nobody different. That's how you're supposed to treat him. Yeah. I was never any different. I was raised that you talk to him like my son asked me. My kids ask me when we meet other handicapped people. He's asking, Dad, what's up with Zach? Because they watch the videos. They know who you guys are. And I told him, I said, well, Zach is kind of like, you know your Uncle Ron in the wheelchair? His wife, Angie, has cerebral palsy. And it's just like Angie. And it's her situation. He's like, oh, okay. And he's like, well, what does that mean? I'm like, well, he has certain limitations and, this, that, and the other. So the kids know, but we don't sugarcoat it with our kids either. Like I tell them exactly what Zach has, how Zach has it. And my sons have been caught at school several times helping handicapped kids because they're because there's
bet you didn't see it.
They see it. They know it. Like I told a guy today, I said, yeah, my kids are like, yeah, my dad's got a service dog at home. She's over here, 13 years old. She ain't done shit since the son was born. Once the first son was big enough to grab daddy and take me where I need to go and read certain things, the service dog got retired. She did her job. Now my kids, hey, go find mom. Come on, let's go find mom because I ain't gonna look for her in this big ass store. You guys find mom for me. Come on. Hey, it's dark. Right. Somebody take dad's hand and make sure I don't kill myself, and the kids know. So they're my service dogs now. Yeah.
Well, dang, I feel bad because you didn't laugh, but you said something was in your eye, and I said you didn't see it, and then you didn't laugh. So now I'm over here crying.
Nah.
Bad joke,
no,
man.
I literally have like an eyelash that hit me in this eye.
I know I was fucking with you.
If you got one eye, that squinty eye.
I was like, yeah. Dude, I got them constantly, all the time, every day.
Bro, it hurts, and you can't get them out right away. They won't fall out. Yeah, and you'll know because it's always one eye. That if I was crying in both eyes, it's like, damn, dude, this eyelash is just stuck because this eye doesn't get used. So that's
Just
that.
kind of hangs out. I got you.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Angry conservative. What's up, bro?
What's up, AC?
What's going on, fam?
Let me get situated. What's with that next question, Zach? You said you had a sponsored question.
Okay, well, yeah, you said you had a sponsor question. I got to keep up with Zach here. Question 3. Can you see what he has up there, Ghetto?
Yeah, all right. What are the names of some of the prepping companies that unique ability people could contact to see if they can sponsor them? I personally don't know. I would actually rephrase the question. But that's me taking it away from you. But I would take the unique ability people out of it and just say, what kind of prepping companies could we sponsor? Could we get a hold of to see if a person could be sponsored? Because to be honest, Zach, and that'll lead me into the segue. I'm not in my room ready yet because I wanted to be on camera. Actually, give me a second. Do you know any names of companies, Infantry? I'm setting my camera up right now.
Again, I got 20 years in advertising and Miami Market Radio, running the radio stations and advertising. That's why you heard that little announcing thing I did for Zach, joking about the bikini. That's what I did for years. The thing, like you said, you hit it right on the head. You need to take out the uniquely handicapped, abled, any of that, and just, if you want to approach a prepping company, like I've said to Zach, what is it now? Mind you, if you are a business person here on YouTube, assuming myself, I know Zach is a businessman on YouTube. Ghetto, are you a businessman on YouTube? Like this?
I'm just straight ghetto, man.
All right.
So no, we'll say no.
Okay, so you'll get right. You'll get to, it's cool because you'll get to be the other side of YouTube because him and I are content creators. We're businessmen working on this content.
Well, yeah, I'm a content creator. Then, if that's what you meant, then yeah, I got it down.
If you're a content creator, I can answer to you that question. If you are not a content creator and you are just a general handicapped person, and I don't want to say this the wrong way, but again, this is, if you're a handicapped person looking for a handout, I don't know how to do that. Charity organizations that I know for sure that exist that will help you. If you are looking to, in our case, we're hustling. If you're looking for sponsorship, if you're looking for advertising, this translates into, I'm looking for, like Zach and I talked about earlier, I'm looking for value for value. Okay, my advertising is worth money. Your product is worth money. How many times do I need to put your product in front of my audience before it equals that value? This is straight business, people. Straight business. All right. So what I would say on that questionnaire, again, remove handicap, uniquely abled out of it. We just want to what prepping companies that uniquely abled could approach, the ones that you need. Don't do it. Don't approach people just to get sponsors. To say I'm sponsored by yoghetto.com. To say I'm sponsored by Doritos. What I will tell you is when you do get sponsors, be sure to put them up, even if they are Mayhem Studios. You guys know on this channel, I'm sure everybody's heard of Mayhem. He's a sponsor of my channel. The reason for that is he does behind the scenes work for me that I need. My t-shirt designs. He helps me with my merch. He does cutouts for my thumbnails. The stuff I don't have the time, and I can't do that cutout crap. I don't have time for that, especially with my eyes. When I can go, hey Mayhem, fix this. 5 minutes later, I'll be back. So he's also really good, and him and I have the same vision. So sponsoring with him was no question. What is the sponsorship? His work, which has a value, in return for my advertising. Mind you, I pick up the phone, I send a text, it's done. That's the kind of value that this has. Just like Jackery. We're trying to get Zach a Jackery. So if y'all want to reach out to Jackery on behalf of Zach, if you know Zach, you know how he could benefit from it. He is an electrically dependent disabled person. And I've used this term on this show a few times. If you are an electrically dependent handicapped person, you had damn sure better find a way to electrically depend yourself when everything gets turned off. Whether it be a gas generator, or solar is the big thing. If you have the ability and you own your home, get your ass on solar. Do it. 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 You can go to Harbor Freight and wire up your whole freaking house to get you started for cheap. And it may not be the best in the world, but son, you go to Harbor Freight, you can pick up the batteries, the solar panels, all that.
You can get used panels pretty cheap as well. Pallets.
Exactly.
Pallets.
Solar has been around. I had a solar hot water heater in the 80s at my house. The hot water heater was powered by the solar panel. So solar's been around a long time. I saw a video the other day, make a solar panel out of old CDs, compact discs. You can make your own solar panel. I'm a DJ. You know how many boxes of CDs I have? I have 100 stack of what they used to call CDRs. I don't know how old
I know what
it is. I have 100 stack. I knew I worked in radio, so every show was recorded on a CD or a DVD or a CD. Yeah, it was CD recorded. So I have in my closet 16 years on radio, whether it's on cassette tape or CD. I'm going back now, cassette tape. But to finish that question again, go for what you need. If you need something, you have a reason. You have weight to back up to the company. So if I go, hey, Ghetto, I know you guys sell this awesome power bank, which is why I'm going to lead into this, because the power bank, or inverters as they're known, the powerless generators, so that we're going to say that Ghetto's the owner of the company and I'm going to be the person, right? So
I'm using it right now.
There you go. Now, the reason I say this is great for handicapped people, this emits no smoke, no carbon, no CO2, no nothing. And is that one of the ones that you can plug a solar panel in and charge it up?
Yeah, it is. I'm using it right now to keep my iPad charged up while I'm doing this live.
If you're handicapped and you're going to buy what basically he has, they have ʍ, they have Blue Yeti, they have EcoFlow, I think it's called, or the new guy on the block.
Yeah, Energy.
Yeah,
Energy.
Yeah, the new guy on YouTube. You guys all know we watch the same flipping ads because it's the same company.
Oh yeah.
You know, so got the new company, and there's a couple other ones. All right, if you're a handicap and you're going to do this, get the solar panels. Get the panels. Get them.
Yeah. I got some as well. Especially for you, Zach. You can put them right up in your window, man.
We're trying to reach out
type thing.
Send a letter. Hey, my name is J Infantry. I think this disabled content creator would extremely benefit from your product. Not only that, he'll put it in front of an audience you can't do unless you're handicapped.
Yeah.
And that's what I am. And
they'll want to use you as a token, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, business-wise, they'll want to use you. Yep, so you're going to want to use them as much as they're using you, and it's win-win for both situations.
Correct.
And that's going to give me a segue into, you ready for me to do it, Zach? All right, y'all.
Did we answer that question to the fullest of the abilities? Just making sure. So, yes. So, take out handicap.
Right. You answered it.
Anybody that you want, approach them. Anybody that you not want. Anybody that you need. If you need something and you can give value for value, approach them.
Right.
Don't just go, hey, I need a handout. And again, I don't mean to put it rudely, but that's for free, for nothing. There's no value for value. It's a handout. It's a freebie.
Right.
That's different than what we're talking about. So over to you guys. I think we got it.
All right, y'all. Bam. I just put it in chat. Zach's new channel name is Unique Prepping. He's going to build a channel from the ground up. Today we already got him up to 60 people subbed up, and that's from multiple communities.
Okay, hold on.
That's from 2A, from survival, from prepping. We're getting him built up. The reason we are building him up is because Zach is in the beginning stages of prepping. That's why he's doing these shows every Friday, is because he's starting to figure out, like, okay, I'm going to need this. And it doesn't have to be a SHTF situation. We all know that. Just a simple snowstorm or whatever, you know, you need stuff. And he needs his electricity. So, yes, when he was talking to me about, hey, I'm going to try to get a ʍ, a power bank and stuff, I just told him, I was like, look, man, you might want to make a new channel because they're not going to sponsor you on this channel. And it's not to dog his channel out, but anybody with some common sense would know a business is not going to touch this channel. They're not going to mess with the conspiracy.
Unless they're in that business, right?
That's in that business, exactly. And what Zach does is not going to be in.
I'm number 59. I'm number 59 on Zach's channel. Look, it's right there, so y'all can see it. It's
nice, nice. 59, y'all. 59. So I've been pimping Zach out everywhere to all the channels. No, I'm just playing.
We pimp big time,
right? And I want to get a sub count up now going into that channel. And by the way, Zach's asking.
I do agree 100% at an advertising standpoint. Right. This is what like him and I have talked off the scenes too, is that the fight for patriotism is, it's like with me, I have an outdoors channel, but I can route outdoor topics. For example, camping, kayaking, hunting, trapping. It all falls under outdoors, you know, so I can sub my own channel. In this case, he like this whole thing with the unique prepping will not only give people an idea of like you said of how to do it, but we also want to show them ways of, if you're a content creator, maybe I know a guy that has a tank track wheelchair, and I'm really curious to know where he got it, because I want one and I'm perfectly able, but if I could take that in the woods, dude, it's like so the channel, when he brought this up to me, is like, what do you think about uniquely? At first, it was going to be a live stream. Okay, him and I sparked all of this, the jackery and the live stream thing. This is what happened when I met Zach. Okay, that's all blew up and ideas went crazy. The channel started off as it was going to be a weekly live stream. Then now he made it to a channel, which I think is great. So that right there is going to give him a platform to showcase the other side of Zach. I mean, you guys see it all on the main channel, but we're gonna bring out stuff in Zach that's you guys aren't gonna be able to see over there because it's not targeted to that, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And that's kind of where I was going with it. If anybody from this channel, from the replays or within the live chat, whoever's listening to this, and Zach did ask me to speak for him, so it's not like I'm just adding stuff. And infantry isn't just adding stuff. To all you naysayers or haters out there, nobody's using Zach for anything.
Let me show you.
He's his own man. He's just needing some help. One second, infantry. He's asking his friends to help him out, and basically he would like to, on this other channel, when you do sub up, there's going to be absolutely no politics. There's going to be no reasons as to why the right and the left and this is happening and this is in the news, and it's not about that. It's about prepping. It's about getting people educated on how to survive the after effects of whatever the hell is going on in the world.
Or even survive. You don't even need after effects. Just look at the world. You look around you right now.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. 100%.
Look around you, and this is just to amplify what Ghetto is saying. None of this is to contradict or overstep him, but look at the world around you right now and go, oh, if you're not going, holy, you're something wrong with you.
Exactly.
There really is. Because from the food to the gas to the, like I said earlier, and I didn't mean to rant about it, but the $6.50 that I had to pay at a tax office for service at a tax office. Like again, it just irritates me. But
that's what it's meant for. It is. I mean, it's what it's meant for. They know what they're doing, and hopefully we know what Zach's going to be doing, and he's going to be prepping. And to be honest, it's going to take a village. It's going to take a community to help him get up to that. When it comes to the prepping items, he's going to reach out to these companies. He's going to start with content. He's going to start with content first. Because he's like, all right, I can't do the live streams for the first day or two. And, I was talking to him. I was like, content might work actually better if you're trying to get the sponsors.
Correct. And for content,
show these people.
would you recommend? I suggested to him because of what he's doing. Like we keep repeating sponsors. Okay, I'm gonna give a little trade secret, and you tell me if you agree with him. You cannot have a YouTube channel and think people are gonna look for you without what you think they're looking for already being there.
Exactly.
What I'm saying by this is, like in Zach's case, let's start with a product review. Any product you already have laying around. Here you go.
The can opener. I was actually going to talk to you about that later.
In Zach's case, here's my tablet. This is what I have to use on a daily basis to do X, Y, and Z. It can be as long and as short as you want, as detailed. The more detailed you make it, the better, but not go overboard. Basically, give stats, give basic info, but more about, I'm Zachary Smiles, and I need this tablet to communicate with you. If I don't have this, I will not be able to say, help. I will not be able to say, over here, come get me. This is my lifeline. Through this is my life. Please reach out to me and sponsor in a small way that will help me in my regular life grow immensely. I just sold every one of you on buying this man a tablet right now. I know I did. You're going to get 50 tablets in the mail, Zach. But that's the point of it. That's the whole point of it, is get a product that you already use, Zach, for prepping. An opener. There you go. Now I want
he just got that in the mail.
Did you really? How ironic. I didn't even know that. That wasn't set up, anybody. That wasn't set up. But take the can opener, okay? And your videos should be I have 4 can openers. I have 2 in the camping gear and 2 in the kitchen because they just always disappear. But show you using it, how you're using it, get a shot of that, talk about the product, and then boom, you're done. You know, if you want to do green screen with effects, the more you make the company look over a stupid product. Like when I was in broadcasting school, we were told, I want you to sell ice to Eskimos. Go. Or, ready for this one? I'm going to give you a brand new product to sell. Nobody's ever seen it. You have 30 seconds, Ghetto, to sell this to me. Are you ready? Brand new product. Go. Nobody's ever seen it before. Sell me this item.
All right. If you want to have pleasure in your booty, you insert this new. See, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I'm sorry, Zach. I'm sorry, Zach.
I am not kidding you. If you have a real asshole teacher, he'll get a number 2 pencil. Brand new product. And I need you to sell it to me in 30 seconds. Go. And he'll hold up the pencil. And at the go, you have 30 seconds to sell. Hey, guys, it's a brand new pencil. It's made with lead and graphite and wood. And it has brand new wood. And guess what? That's red wood. It's not just your regular wood. So now you can't snap the pencil in half when you're in school. So get the new number 2 pencil today. There's 30 seconds. So anything, Zach, anything. You can do it, man.
One second in for
frying pan.
Say that again.
Mrs. Ghetto, get the frying pan.
She ain't listening, man. Shoot.
But in Zach's case, Zach, in however long you want to be a content creator, in your best imaginative way, sell me that can opener in a product review. Either sell me or show me why it sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
And never sell out on a product review to someone sending you something free. If it's a crap, it's a piece of crap. I don't care if you sent it to me for free. I'm not gonna tell Ghetto and Zach, hey, go buy these if it's a piece of crap. So that's just me. I'm an honest reviewer. Like me, love me, hate me, but the product's gonna either save Zach's life or it's gonna kill me and Ghetto. You know,
exactly, and that's honestly the point. It's not just about the sponsorship or the companies that are able to help him and him just get a bunch of free stuff. These are things that he's gonna really need once shit actually happens, and he's gonna be extremely honest about those reviews. And I think And with the amount of people that's surrounding him that's able to get a hold of these companies for him to be able to help kind of guide him to where he wants, I think we'll be able to get him prepped up in no time. I mean, it's going to take time, though. That is one thing that me and him talked about last night. It's like, man, it's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah,
you know, live streams and stuff, those are good ideas. But
Yep.
you don't want to come up and just have a stagnant live stream with no
Right.
content on your channel.
Correct.
And me and Infantry's up there. You know what I
Hey,
mean? Like, it's not going to
52
work.
I do 52 live streams a year for the last 2 years. And let me tell you something. That might seem like nothing. Try to come up with 52 topics. Ready, go. No, you
I
can't.
know. Oh,
You
dude, go look at my channel. Trust me, I
Right.
know.
Look
If
at
we're
tonight.
not cutting it up,
Exactly. Look at mine tonight. Shark Week. Everybody knows Shark Week. At least if you're in the US, you know Discovery Channel, and it's happening right now. I had no topic, and I'm so tired of doom and gloom. Like, to be honest with you,
yeah.
the doom and gloom live streams are really making me feel like shit. Pardon my
That's why the ghetto's the way the ghetto is made, man.
You
We
know.
cut it up. It's a doom and gloom break place to go to. I do some canon and I got dark doom stuff from history that I add in there. But for the most part, people know that they can come over there and actually kick back, and they're gonna laugh because my wife's either gonna smack me or somebody's gonna humiliate themselves or me or whatever. You know, we all need that break. But no, I think Zach, I think your channel's gonna do.
Great,
I think your channel will do great, dude. I really do. The amount of people that
everybody in the chat, put a 1 in the chat right now if you think this new channel and this new venture with the folks you already see backing him, and there's more behind the scenes you don't know. Because again, that live stream that we talked about that this channel developed into, we're still going to have the live stream scheduled as part of this. I hope to reach out to some of my doctor's friends down south, some of my contacts, like Zach and I were talking about. One of my sponsors is vetinfo.org. So I work with a lot of disabled veterans. So you'll have organizations and places we can speak to for disabled vets, which that is a big thing, you know, is being able to interview these people right here on a platform where, go ahead, tell me the truth. Like, really, this ain't radio. This tell me the truth. What is this? What's going on, and how can we fix it? You know, what can we do to make this guy in a wheelchair get to work next week?
Exactly. That's exactly. I mean, unique ability goes across the spectrum. You don't have to just be born with cerebral palsy or Down syndrome or blind or whatever. I could walk outside right now, get hit by a car, lose my legs. All of a sudden, I got a unique ability. I can't run. You know what I mean? I'm unique. Whatever. It's going to be able. He's going to be able to hit. He's going to be able to hit a lot of people. And I think for me personally, the two most important things that I feel like is really going to come out of it is Zach's going to get help, but you're going to have a wide range of people that actually come together, which the system does not want to happen. And that is what really is smacking them in the fucking face, is by having people come together. If you see half of the people that sub tonight, all brothers and sisters. And the reason why that's important is because YouTube does not put us together. They race-wise, they do not put us together. We are segregated as fuck.
I was just going to go there.
Exactly. So, I mean, it's going to be a place where everybody can congregate, and we're going to be able to help each other, talk to each other. I mean, I'm not going to say it's all kumbaya, but we're able to get information out there to help people that are in honestly very desperate needs to actually get helped and be helped.
Yep. And what we're going to do is it's not just going to be about helping Zach. If you want to reach out to us on that platform, and I always say this on my channel, you ever want to reach out to me, you want to do something and you don't know how, you want to go hunt, you want to go fish, you want to go scuba diving. I'm affiliated, not affiliated. That's the wrong word. I'm partnered because I don't profit off of any of this, the partner programs. I have several partner programs that I'm with, the National Wildlife Federation. We're partnered with the adaptive scuba programs in South Florida. So if you want to scuba dive, gotcha. You want to, I have a world professional marksman in South Florida. that will be willing to take the time to teach anyone to shoot short range and long range. So you can learn to shoot, you can learn to hunt. I myself put together an adaptive rock climbing program with a couple other handicapped people at the South Florida. I forget the name of it. But the place you go indoor rock climbing. They can now take Zach rock climbing. Zach can go mountain climbing in this place, fully ADA compliant, more than ADA compliant facility, thanks to us. I was one of the guinea pigs. I was supposed to be all right, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Matter of fact, they told me when I got down, we have people that work here that didn't do it as good as you. Could you try to be handicapped? Like, try to not do it so good. I'm like, I'm sorry. I learned mountain climbing, real mountain climbing in Boy Scouts. I know how to rappel. I know how to suicide rappel face down. But we did that. Anybody can go rock climbing. If you guys want to reach out to me and need help, please do it. That's what the platform was. I designed Country Outdoors for, to inspire and to help you get off of your, sorry to say this, guys, I'm sorry for myself, but, and try something. The outdoors is amazing. It is the best mental health you could ever get. The best.
Yeah. And it's also, and it's towards all people as well. All people that are sitting here addicted to just watching other people do stuff on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been down that rabbit hole.
I'm rock climbing. I just watched 3 hours of it.
Let me
get your
read
ass off of YouTube and go do it.
Zach does need some toys. And as a YouTube content creator, I got you. I just saw that over there, Zach. We got to I got you.
He's talking about the toys that...
No. Because here's where I'm going to go with it.
One second, infantry. He was trying to say something. We kept interrupting him.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zach.
You're good.
Stuart, if you want to, I'd love that. My email is in my About section in my main channel, and I'll put my prepping email in the chat if you want.
There you go.
I'm telling you, man, you're going to have a whole bunch of sent to you. Careful with Stuart, man.
You got to be careful what you ask for, Zach, because you just might get it, buddy. But yeah, that's why I like hanging out here, because we could talk like that. My channel, I wouldn't do that. I kind of keep it family friendly over there. But you know, we were like talking about mayhem and his sex midgets, But anyways, what I wanted to tell you about YouTube. Okay, you brought up a good, valid point about YouTube. And one thing I'm going to suggest to you, Zach, is limit the amount of keywords that are disabled related here on YouTube. I can show you, if I go back in my history, I don't remember her name. Footless Joe. The girl's name is Footless Joe. Now, YouTube demonetized 3 of her videos. Okay, I'm going to make a really long story short. If you're a content creator, you know this long story of trying to contact YouTube. So first she got a strike, she got demonetized. Then as a content creator, you're allowed to request a manual review of your content to make sure you didn't violate to not be monetized. That's how it works, which happens to me a lot. Every video is manually reviewed, apparently, when you're monetized. So then the monetized person has to, or is supposed to watch your video. Okay, so I'm watching Zach. He's picking his nose. He just ate a booger. Okay, so nothing, they didn't break the guidelines, right? Great. They still said no. She did a review, and you're going to love this one, Ghetto. In the review that she had the YouTube person get, they have to send you an email at this point. When you get the email, she got the email. The email said, we deem this video unsuitable for advertisers basically to sum it up, due to her footless appearance. They found her disability appearance inappropriate for advertising for that video on YouTube. And the YouTube video that I'm talking about was, I got my new prosthetic foot. So I've experienced it. I've been here 6 years, boys and girls. I have hundreds of videos and live streams. I only have 1,600 subscribers. I have a media rep paid to help me out with all of this stuff, to help me grow. She can't figure it out either. My content doesn't suck. My thumbnails are good. My titles are on point. Why don't I grow? You tell me, Ghetto. Let's see what your thoughts on this one.
That's because there's some prejudice. Oh, why you can't grow?
No. In general, because it ain't just me. Zach should be well over where Zach's at, in my opinion.
Oh,
But
yeah. No, I get what you mean.
Because if you take a big content creator like Andrew Flair and the Guggen Squad, Andrew Flair's only been on YouTube. Mind you, I said I've been here 6 years. Andrew Flair's been on here for like 10 years. He's got millions. In 6 years, I have where some content creators get in 6 months for stupid, idiotic, dumb shit, you know? But 6 years in, no, I actually went and removed any descriptive tags that say handicapped, disabled, any of that, and I'm going to try that this year and see if there's a difference, because there has to be a reason. I don't put blind guy in I stopped putting blind guy on my titles because I'm afraid it's being, what do they call it? Shadow censored. There's a name.
Yeah, shadow censorship. Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and it's not fair because the content I'm presenting, just like this man up here, is to inspire people to say, I want to try to go and hunt. And you know what? I saw this blind guy infantry trap this raccoon. He shot it, furred it out, and he had made a nice thing out of it. I would love to try that. I'm in a wheelchair. I only got to go 100 yards off the trail. That's perfect. Set a trap, come back tomorrow and check it. Beautiful. But YouTube, because I said handicapped, disabled, crippled, whatever, it doesn't grow. It doesn't go out. It's getting the opposite effect if you want to really think about it.
Yeah, it'll get shadow banned. I mean, they can get away with it because they're just not sharing it out through the algorithm.
Exactly, and people the viewers don't get notified. So don't think that you're notified every time Zach puts out a video, because I know on any of his platforms, there's some people that are not getting notified even though the bell is on. I guarantee.
100%. I guarantee if you or Zach had a big old ass and big old chi-chis though, and you guys didn't have a problem showing it off, I guarantee you YouTube's gonna pump you guys out to everybody. There's an agenda with the technocrats, and I'm sorry I'm back outside, so that's why I got my camera off. But there's an agenda with the technocrats. I mean, there's an agenda throughout the whole process of the system. And unfortunately, that's how we're talking. We're talking through the system's tools that they use to hurt us and cattle us up and keep us all into little groups. That's why I brought up the segregation earlier, is because they know what the hell they're doing and they know how to do it. And that's why we have to figure out a way to break it, to use their weapons against them.
We got to break the computer. That's basically what it is.
We do. Most definitely.
And
because,
it's not one of those issues where, I need to go viral. So don't, as a content creator, think going viral is going to do shit for you other than get you views on one video, because that is not going to lead people to your other videos that YouTube isn't telling them exists. So unless you have multiple viral videos, it doesn't work that way. You're not going to be an overnight success. It's not going to happen. You know, I don't know who the hell that last overnight success was, because I really don't care. They're not that good. So, but way I know on YouTube, if you guys want to succeed and grow, is just pound and grind, because the numbers have to go up. They can't go backwards.
Well, with YouTube they can. My main thing is on how to grind and how to keep going. With myself. It is like with myself personally, is go to the micro channels, go to the smaller channels, not that have only like 10 people or anything like that. What I'm saying is like the people that have 1,000 or 5,000, stay within the 10,000 range and go to their live streams, create relationships with these people, make sure it's of all different genres though. Whether it's purely talking about snowboarding or purely talking about prepping or purely talking about 2A or whatever, create those relationships, pimp yourself out to these communities, let them know your character. And if they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. There's plenty that don't like me just because of my character. That's fine. But the ones that actually do like me, dude, I can sit down and talk to somebody that's got 300,000 subscribers and they ask me, hey, you want me to put your channel out? No, I don't want you to put my channel out. The only reason I don't want you to put my channel out is because I don't want those numbers. I don't want the quantity of the numbers. I want the quality of the numbers. I got 600 people, and that's for me, that's legit.
Yep.
The amount of time I've done that, it's actually pretty impressive for me, just for being myself.
And
but
now,
it's the act. It's
you know, how many of those 600, honestly, and you don't give out no names, how many of those do you talk to off YouTube? Of your
off of
600?
YouTube? Oh, dude, probably about 50 to 60 of them, honestly.
Okay.
There's a lot of little old ladies that love the ghetto, dude. I don't know why, but I just make them smile. It's crazy, man.
And that's been my whole thing is I'm at 1,660 some odd subscribers, not even 1,700, all right? But in the 6 years that I have done this, I have genuine 667 or 66, whatever I have right now is genuine. It is not robo-made. It is not S for S. I don't want to say that because he'll get a strike. So S for S. It is not any of those grow S's. None of that. It is genuine. That's why I thank every viewer, every show. I thank you people at home, and I hope that God richly blesses you and all that you do for supporting this show, this channel, this man, both these gentlemen, myself, because it does mean a lot when it's genuine. You know what I'm saying?
Good night, unattainable truth.
I put in 6 years for 1,600 subscribers, son, and I'm proud of every one of them. I probably have 100 people's phone numbers that I talk to on the regular, and like you said, Monster Mike. I'm sure everybody knows Monster Mike, right?
Right.
I know Monster Mike personally. I fished with him. I was there the day he pulled the fish out of the damn storm drain. We did a fishing with kids event with him. Zach Ketchum, Catch 'em All Fishing. How many of y'all know Zach Ketchum? Everybody knows Zach Ketchum, right? I was his little league baseball coach, believe it or not.
Nice.
So the point I want to go is the big YouTubers are big YouTubers. They don't, if I commented on Zach's video, he don't know it for spit. He doesn't have his phone number. Because they don't. You get so big, you can't be genuine. Like what Ghetto was saying. When you get so big, you can't keep up with the comments. You can't keep up with, oh, you know, Zach watched my video and made an awesome comment. Oh, Ghetto left a really good one and ripped me on that mistake I made.
Yeah, it's just too many. It's just way too many for one person to do it.
So on your journey, build that relationship with your 50 at 600. I'm at 1,600. I probably got over 100. You know,
before his channel, it does. And before his channel was even made, he also gained a follower that you'll know, and Twista.
Yeah,
you know the legendary rapper from the 90s, man.
I know personally. I've had him in my studio 4, 5, 6 times in Miami. Remember, I did Miami radio for almost 20 years. I worked with Power 96. If you guys are familiar with South Florida, Power 96, 99 Jams. I was on the dance station Party 93.1 when Paul Oakenfold was down here. All of the damn EDM performances, winter music conferences. Little John and the East Side Boys is a friend of mine. I mean, Beanie Man. I could throw names all day. Again, that's another
right.
That's a whole nother phone.
But my point of bringing that up was all it took was for me and Zach to say, or for me to say, hey, RGG, I want to introduce you to my friend. And that's what we really got to do. If you want to be able to get those genuine people that actually like you, you got to introduce yourself to them, or have your friends introduce you to them.
Correct.
Just so they can see your character. Go ahead, brother.
Like tonight, I went up on a panel of a Second Amendment channel and tried to push my new channel because I want everyone in smaller communities to come together and be there for each other no matter what.
Oh yeah, brother. And that's where he got his 50 new subs. But the quantity part that comes with that is those 50 people, they're gonna watch you for the first few videos of the content. Now that's what's the most important thing though.
Right.
If they're not interested in it, they'll stay sub, but they're not gonna watch it again. So you have you have to make it to where people that aren't unique abilities are able to follow along and be interested in what you're doing. Because I mean, you're not after one demographic, you're after everybody. You want everybody. If you want to grow, if you want to make it a business, more importantly, if you want to get the sponsorships that you're looking for, and not have to spend $1,000 on a freaking jackery and have them people sending them to you like Survival Living does, or like Rudy Alaskan Prepper does. Not to say they don't deserve it, because they do deserve it. But
Right.
my point is they deserve it because they have a business behind it, and now they're able to prep without coming out of their own pocket.
Correct.
And
Correct.
that is the ultimate goal for you, Zach, is to where
Correct.
you ain't got to come out of your pocket, man.
Correct.
And we want to get you prepped. We want to know you have that security behind you if the lights go out, or if the water goes out, or
Exactly.
whatever.
But the whole thing that all of this circles about, like we've Ʌ and I have brushed on this, but the fact of the matter remains, you have to create it for people to know it exists. You have to walk up and go,
Yes.
Hi, I'm DJ Infantry. Nice to meet you. I've been meaning to speak with you for a while. You have to send out that email. Hi, I'm this, because let me tell you something. In advertising and in business, like I told Zach tonight, the word no doesn't hurt physically. Emotionally, it'll make you grow. And in the advertising, this business world that we're in YouTube, and no is a temporary word, because now at no, I put my name in your head. So the next time in 6 months or 8 months, when I come back and try again, you're going to remember, hey, you know what? I did talk to Infantry Outdoor. You know what? Let me pull it up real quick. Holy crap. He went up 700 subscribers since I talked to him last. The channel, I mean, God, look at how many views he's gotten since the last time I talked. You know what? Maybe we should repeat, guys, where I'm going with this. If they say no again, 8 months from now, I'm going to go back. Hey, Ghetto, you remember me? I'm DJ Infantry, bro. I just wanted to check back with you. The channel's doing great. I would love you to check it out. We still want to work with you.
Yeah.
This is what you have to do. But in order for them to know you exist, you have to create the content. You can't say I do product reviews and have no product reviews on your channel. You can't say I'm going to do cooking and have no cooking on your channel. You can't say I have. You have to back it up, like Ʌ and I have been saying. But you have to create the content, solid content first. Once you have that, you can achieve anything, because no is only temporary. Okay, I promise you.
Oh yeah,
no is only temporary. And I've worked with companies like American Airlines. I've worked with big name companies. No is only temporary. And I'm just a little radio DJ. Why the hell would anybody want to sponsor me? But as you've seen here tonight, you give me a pen, I can sell it to you. I can make a radio commercial on the spot, because that's my talent. That's what I'm blessed with. Zach is blessed with this ability that he has right here, and he's using it. Ghetto's blessed with this ability he has right here, and he's using it. You guys got to do the same thing. Take your blessing, create that into something visible and tangible, and you will have a product that you can move forward with. That's the best.
Make it relatable.
Yep.
People got to relate to it straight up.
Yep. And one thing that I've told Zach, where him, me, and anybody else in the disabled community, this is a little trade secret that only we can literally put in writing and say, I can market this to the disabled community. You can't. I can say things to my people. You can't. I can be real with people you probably would get violated by the ADA for even talking to. So would you like me to give you the largest minority group in the world? I can do that. Let's get your product where it belongs, period. Here's my channel. Here's my brand. Here's to back me up. But if you don't have that back me up part yet, you got to work on it. And you got to make that part good. It's your resume. That's basically it. It's your resume. Your YouTube channel is your resume. You know? Ghetto, you sound like you've been in advertising before. What did you do?
That's
you've done something, either radio, pirate radio. You've done, or you went to school. You did something.
Well, I'm from the ghetto, man. I'm not gonna taint Zach's channel. I've sold things.
I have to. So I believe me, as the DJ, and I'm blind. I was the best cover in the world when the 5-0 kicked the door in, because you ain't
that's all I'm saying.
You will never touch a handicapped man unless you have a good reason. All right.
You gotta, I take what I've learned as a young man. Now, that was a long time ago. I got 2 kids, one that's 16, one that's 10. All that shit was over with as soon as I had my daughter. But You really do. You have to hustle. You have to make people want to buy your stuff. They're not even going to know that they want to buy what you're offering them until you offer them what.
Exactly.
I mean, look at infomercials. Look at, you know what I mean? Like, there's just so many ways to do it.
Flex tape is a perfect example. Look at
Fuck
Flex,
yeah.
a piece of shit product. Okay, I haven't had any success using any of their products. So I'm sure you guys at home have too. But it sells and it's making money. It doesn't benefit anybody. Maybe as a band-aid, I'm gonna go in the water, so let me put this on as a band-aid. That would work. But if you want to stop a leak or do anything they show on TV, that's horse crap. It doesn't work. I'm sorry.
But I guarantee you they've made hundreds of millions of dollars on said flex tape.
Yep,
just because
absolutely.
of the concept of it. And
And
the goal for you though is you're going to have heart behind that concept. You're going to be able to back your stuff.
That's it. Yep. Tug on heartstrings, buddy. You're going to tug on heartstrings of people, and the way that you're going to tug on the heartstrings is looking at what, who, and how many people are being benefited by just helping you. Oh, where'd Ghetto go? We lost him. He drop off. He'll be back. That's a good dude, man. Yeah, listen to Ghetto, because he's steering you the right way, bud. It's exactly what you got to do, man. There he is. He popped back.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Damn blind people. What the hell's wrong with you?
I'm about as blind as you, man. I hit the wrong button.
Didn't you see the button? Didn't you see it? Well, then why didn't you use text to talk or braille?
So what else you got, Zach?
Yeah, you got more questions? Yeah.
Got any more questions? I mean, I know we went on our tangent, then ended up losing freaking viewers.
Yeah, but you know, the ones that are here are the ones that matter.
Oh, no. I understand.
That's for sure.
I understand.
That's for sure. And he has some amazing viewers. I ain't seen no comments come up here. He ain't popped, shared nothing. You know what he's doing? He's being selfish with all them girls back there that want to get in the Jello. 20,000 subs. 20,000. Zach in the Jello with the YouTube. Right? 20,000. We get the channel 20,000. We gonna have a live. I will DJ the concert event. Maybe get some celebrities that I might be in Colorado at that time to join in on the Zach Jello Wrestling 20K. I'm telling you, Ghetto. We're gonna get him there. I'm gonna fly Ghetto out. It'll be awesome, bro. Like me, Ghetto, Mayhem, Zach, and a giant bowl of Jello with his YouTube girls. Oh,
dude, he's got a lot of them, man. That's why
I know. That's why he's not popping none of them comments up. He's keeping them all to himself. And you know what he's doing? He's like the ones that go, "Hey, Zach, I think Ghetto and Infantry are hot." He deletes those. Those are gone. He doesn't share those with us. He's like, no.
What you got, Zach?
One more questions left.
Okay, let's roll with him.
Hit us with it, brother.
Wakada. All right, question 4. Are there any good brands of canned food that our unique ability person could stock up on? Again, I would remove uniquely abled because it's canned foods. Any canned food you can lift.
Yeah, and I mean the Pop Tops would be a lot better, but they don't last. Yeah, but they don't last as long as the ones that don't have the Pop Top.
Correct.
So there's pros and cons to all of it, dude.
And it all goes again with your ability. If you're able to,
right there,
Zach, use a can opener. If it's easier for you or ability wise in bad times to use the can opener, and if you get the Jackery, you could always buy an electric can opener. Do they still make those?
They still got them.
Yeah. And then when you pull the top, yeah, bro, I'm old as hell.
What's up, bug dude?
But if the Pop Top, you're able to do that and manipulate it and not slice your freaking hand open, as many of us did as a kid, we've all been there.
Oh yeah.
Way.
And
but
all these, I mean,
lifting it is the thing. You got to be able to lift it. So if you can't get the big family size can, get you the next size. Get what you're comfortable to lift. And if you're going to put it over your head, obviously make sure you can do that and you don't drop it on your head. I always store cans low.
Yeah, and where you actually store them, those are the most important. What he said, and where you actually store them, because if there's a snowstorm that comes in and whatever happens, and all your stuff is in the outbuilding, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't get to it because you snowed in. So do you have a stockpile under your bed or in your bedroom closet or where? It's basically where you're going to put them. Is going to be the important part, but also it's when it comes to people with disabilities, unique abilities, what have you, it's going to be situational, just like the SHTF. It's going to be situational. You're going to need to, and this is only my advice, Zach. And maybe Infantry's got something to say about it, which I think he will. I would stop adding the unique ability person in the questions, in the topics.
Yeah.
It's a given. It's an automatic given that you, Zach, with cerebral palsy, is asking these questions. So if people should have enough common sense to know that you're asking for individuals that need, that may need help.
Right. And for example, this question we're answering right now, if you took uniquely able ability out, it still would be the same question directed, because if you're handicapped or not, canned foods, if you're an 87, 90-year-old grandma, you can't be lifting 10-pound cans of ravioli.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to bust your little old ass down to the little jars, because that's all you might be able to lift. My arthritis won't let me do it anymore. I need you to help Grandma open the jar. All right, come on, guys. We all have that person. So we don't. In this case, just like you did with what was the one where can I send you food through the mail? I could send anybody food through the mail. Where we need to use that uniquely abilities is when we're talking about gear, when we're talking about specific, like wheelchair, like Zach's talk device that he talks with, whether it's a tablet or a special device. Then we would use uniquely abled in the question. At least that's my thoughts on it, because a lot of this applies to general people too.
Well, yeah, and it'll make people uncomfortable to answer, dude. Honestly, it'll throw some people off, and they'll have the answer to the question. You know what I mean? I had the answer to the question, but also it threw me off for a minute. Like, well, wait a minute. Now I have to think about a special can of ravioli. Wait a minute. You know what I mean? When really,
if you're in a wheelchair, you're not going to put the big ass can of ravioli over your head. It makes common sense.
Right.
But we do get into it 100%. We're not bashing. We're not. Please don't take it that way. Again, we could talk to this man because that's how we are. You know what I'm saying? We're in the same group. We're all reaching the same goal together. So yeah, a uniquely abled, I would leave that for, hey, infantry, do you with your unique ability, do you have to use Zoom when using the computer? That's a target specific. I'm blind. Zoom is a blind program. You would then use it then. Make sense? I think that would be best, right? That would also make everybody comfortable, not just us.
Exactly.
I don't care. You know me. I don't care. Everybody watching is who we're targeting. So, PC for everybody. And
pretty much. And I mean, we're kind of born with it. You know what I mean? Like I was talking to him, or I was talking on RGG's, the channel he was on earlier, and I made it a point to tell people, I was telling them thank you first and foremost for, because I mean they welcomed him in like he's already been family. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I also, and I've talked to Zach about this, there's a lot of people that are uncomfortable talking or even being around or going over and saying hello or engaging into anything when it comes to people with disabilities. Mm-hmm. It's just the way it is. It's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. Myself,
my favorite is the stupidly ignorant people. And I don't mean
exactly. No, I understand.
Hey,
we know.
We know that man's blind. Don't get too close.
Yeah, no, we know. Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm saying this for people that don't know. Oh, honey, he's in a wheelchair. Be careful of what? We ain't freaking China. We're not gonna break and brittle and fall apart. I mean, maybe some of us with bone problems, but for the most part, grab us, throw us against the wall, give us a bear hug. You know what I'm saying? And
there's a stigma that's involved, and that's why I brought up the way you asked the question, is because those same people are gonna probably want to watch your stuff just so they can go to work tomorrow at the water cooler and be like, oh yeah, man, I watched this crippled dude. He was doing this, 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 this. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect, homie. You know what I mean, though. But
yeah, I know.
But
I want the opposite though. But
we don't want them uncomfortable is the point I was trying to make. You don't want you want them to talk about you at the water cooler. You don't want to make them uncomfortable.
You'll never believe what I saw this cerebral palsy guy do. That this is the way it's going to come out, not the way he's
exactly.
You'll hear the difference. Look at what this guy with cerebral palsy, I saw him on YouTube. Dude, you got to check it out. Go over here. Look right here. Watch.
There you go.
There's a complete difference from what I said to what he said. Then the tone in the demeanor, that's what we want. And I've always wanted. I want you to find out later that I'm handicapped and go, holy crap, that blind guy just caught a tarpon. He can't even see to drive the damn boat.
Exactly.
I was in the bass tournament for 3 years in a pro tournament. I got even bass anglers going, how the hell your blind ass driving a boat? You can't see, but you just whooped me by 7 pounds. Well, yeah, because I know how to fish. And it really got bad when, dog, you got your ass whooped by a blind guy. Really? That's when it's that's when I'm like, yeah, you did. That's when I break out the stick. It's still like the only times just to rub it in. Yeah, here's my fishing rod too. Yeah, no, we want everybody to be inspired, not the opposite.
Yeah, and it's all about it's about how you address people, dude. You want to make them feel the most comfortable as possible. And like I said, those types of questions, it'll throw somebody off. Even somebody that's comfortable sitting here talking to you or cutting it up, you know, backstage, just one-on-one. It's like, wait a minute, how do I answer this?
Exactly. And the way you are backstage with all of us, because we've all been backstage with your silly butt, that's how you need to be, period. It is, we're talking about disabilities, but that doesn't, your disability is not the ability to speak or ask questions. Your disability is not thought, for the better of a word, because there are disabilities like that. So just be Zach. Ask any guest that you have in front of you, just like we do with you. Ask, just be you. Don't leave it in there if you don't want to put it, unless it's specific. We already know. Or in the case of you're on a different channel. Let's say you're on my channel. I will periodically mention, hey, by the way, don't forget, guys, myself and Ghetto and Zach are differently disabled. We all have our own abilities and all have our own disabilities. But just wanted to let you know, I'm blind. He's got his, and you just want to say it every now and again in case somebody new comes in and goes, hey, who are these guys? What's the infantry got going on? Or, hey, who the hell are these weirdos? What's that got going on? Those aren't the stripper girls we were watching last week. That's where, every so often, just touch on it. Hey, guys, just want to remind you. Go ahead, Zach. I like that cue. That's perfect.
Yeah, this is new to me, is trying to improve more. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome, brother.
Thank you for being a person that can take critique, which is the hardest lesson in any entertainment medium. Thank you for not being, because look, man, I've had it where someone come and rip you for doing something like good, and thought you did good, and it was wrong. We're not being mean. We're loving you. That's the right way to put it, right, Ghetto? We're not being mean. We're loving you.
Well, I'm being mean. I don't like the dude. He paid me to come up here.
Oh, really? Yeah, and he promised stripper girls, and I don't see none of them. Unless you're
midgets
hiding back there, Ghetto, and you ain't telling me the stripper girls.
Midgets at that. No, there ain't nobody behind there.
No.
I'm sure the wife has got a pan ready somewhere as soon as I say naked pigeon.
You're not saying it. I'm saying it. So she can hit me with a frying pan. I'll take the hit for a brother. And Zach ain't got no strippers back there. So I don't know, man.
Well, I don't know, man.
False promises, Mr. Zach. So you're gonna have to make up for it on that 20K celebration. All right. Y'all think I'm joking too. I will make a flight to Colorado if he hits 20K. I will get YouTube girls.
I'll make it.
I will go there. I will get an artist or two to perform. It will be a big event if that gets a 20K. 20. That's a big jump.
We'll make it for him.
No,
He'll be able to make it himself, but I think with the village surrounding him, I think he's going to do pretty good. He's just got it. He's like he said, he's learning. He's trying to figure. Hey, at the same time, man, I'm learning with you when it comes to the YouTube and stuff. Maybe not on how to talk to people because I am me, so I'm just myself. I mean, just by example of me being myself, you could take notes as in, okay, I'm going to be myself. I mean, I'm a ghetto ass white dude in a redneck community. If that doesn't stick out to you, I don't know what does.
Where are you? I mean? What state are you in? I don't think
I'm
I ever
in
asked
Oregon.
You. In where?
I'm in Oregon.
Oregon?
Right now, yeah.
Okay. I got family friends in Oregon. Not sure exactly where, but I'm supposed to come out to your way one of these days. So I'll definitely, now that we're linked like this, I'll definitely make sure my trip to Oregon, stops in to see you. And that's what I like to do. I like Mayhem. Mayhem's had me out to the house in Arkansas. I live in Florida. I'm in North Florida, just south of Georgia. Mayhem's had me out to Arkansas for a deer
hunt. Did you say you were in Lake City before?
Yeah. Well, dude, I'm outside of Lake City.
That's nuts, dude. That's actually where I didn't mean to cut you off, but I moved to Lake City when I was 19 years old with a girlfriend of mine. She's like, "You want to roll with me?" I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. It's a free Greyhound bus ticket, get me out the hood. And no, I lived there for about 6 months. Got me a job. Well, I got me a job as a demolition, but man, that heat ain't no joke.
No, it was 106 today.
Yeah, my Northwest ass, I got hammered. So anyways, I lasted there for one day, but the next day I got a job at Subway and was just slanging sandwiches for a while. Like I said, I was 19, fresh.
It's probably still there. It's probably the same Subway in town if it was in Lake City. Yeah, off of 90.
The little, it was in like a little mini mall area, a whole bunch of little buildings.
The stupid little mini mall. Yeah, they call it the mall. Now, where I'm from in South Florida, we have Saltgrass Mills Mall. It was, when it was built, the world's largest mall. It's 1.5 miles long. No bullshit from one end to the other. So our second smallest mall would probably take you 45 minutes to get to the other side of. That's the second smallest mall. And they're like 15 minutes from each other. Now, I come here what you just said, that little mall. And I'm like, she's like, all right, yeah, let's go check out Lake City Mall. Oh, all right, let's go to the mall. What the hell is this? Like, Walmart's bigger than this. Like, are you serious? Right. This is the mall? No, this can't work. People don't know what a mall is.
Right.
Somewhere you need to ride a fucking golf cart to get to the other side. I'm not joking, bro. Food court that has like 27, 30 different food options. Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, Panda Express, Cajun Grill. My favorite, Cajun Grill. But yeah, no, they didn't have none. They don't even have a food court.
You do any pig hunting down there?
Not yet.
Infantry?
Not yet. I'm working on it. I have my night vision optics to go on my rifle. I got my 308. Big shout out to One Leaf. If you guys are handicapped visually and you want an awesome product to go hunting that will quickly affix to any rifle scope, One Leaf has got you covered, man. Check them out. They reached out to me, which I think is an amazing, since we've been on a sponsorship thing. It's one thing when you reach out to a sponsor and they go, yeah, of course. Well, yeah, we'd love to work with you. It's a whole nother thing when a company reaches out to you and goes, and this was what blew me. It's still in my head. Infantry Outdoors, we have seen your channel, love what you're doing, and so glad you're doing it. I'm from commanderoneleaf.ai or whatever the name of the company was. We would love to partner with you. I think I have a product that will up your shooting and hunting game with your disability, if you don't mind me saying. Like, I almost know it word for word, right? The guy reached out to me. The guy connected with me. Now I'm affiliated with the company. I get commissions on not to tell you guys this to get a commission. I'm telling you, this is a product that I have on my hunting rifles. All right. All I got to do is, I don't have it here. It just literally goes on, twists, locks, and you're good to go. Once you mount your scope rings, your scopes, I can take it from my 22, put it on my 308, take it from my 308, put it on my pellet gun.
Right.
What it allows me to do is you have your rifle scope with its zoom. but then I have 3 times digital zoom inside of the unit. So I can zoom my scope all the way out. Like I could shoot a squirrel in the nuts, a hair on his nuts, farther than I can see the squirrel itself. If that makes any sense to you.
No, it does. It does.
And I've got videos where I show targets, like little tiny rifle targets, like this big, a quarter size, that are 40, 50 yards from my shooting platform. I can't see them at all. I take that thing, I can bing, hit every damn one. It's amazing. Nice. But the company, like I said, saw me, reached out to me. Jace Case, Jace Medical, the antibiotic company that you guys see around YouTube, they reached out to us. I'm now working with Jace Case. The biggest reason was, which I told my good buddy Zach, is
what's up,
I can market you to a group of people that you can't comfortably market to. And I'm saying that
right.
Rude to the company, which I tell everybody, I'm not saying this to be rude to you. Please don't take it that way. I'm telling you the truth. I can market this to people you can't really talk to comfortably. I can bring this to the handicapped community, the people that can't get out of their home or get to the store because they can't, but that can order it online and have it sent to my home. Think about what I'm saying to you. And just with that right there, that's why we reached out to you, sir. We love what you're doing in that community, and we believe in you.
There's 100%. And that also shows those are the types of companies that you want to be affiliated to with as well, because they're personal. They're coming to him or they're coming to you. So you obviously can tell these motherfuckers got a heart. You know what I mean? They're worried about your well-being. And we'll get there, dude.
No, we will. You will. But again,
you'll get there.
This is
100%.
Probably, I don't know how many, if you guys want to look on my channel, on my playlist, how many product reviews, videos that I've had to do to get to the point where, hey, would you like to work with us? Hey, would you like to review my Amazon product?
Yeah.
Hey, would you like to review my Walmart product? Jackery. Hey, would you like to check out my inverter? In your case, Zach, that's where we're going to get you to. Instead of you saying to them, they're going to say, we would love to have you look at it, talk about it, tell people your experience. That's where you got to get. But to get there, you got to pick up the pen. You got to pick up here, a perfect example here. You got to pick up the multi-tool and make the quick little YouTube video of the multi-tool that you already have that the viewers on the other side don't know. It's a product review. You're reviewing a product, and build up and build up. Find things around your house that you use. Makes little product reviews, you know? But once you have that pile of stuff, that's when you have a reel to present. You got it. Now, did you have anything you want to say, Mr. Zach? I've been trying to look up and check on you. I actually like, so we can move, work and move forward. When you go big screen and we're not here as your cue, I like that. Because I know you're very animated, you give thumbs up. It's hard to tell when you're time to go that way. But when you go big screen, I know to shut up. Kick me and get off. We'll just be quiet.
Right.
That's a perfect cue for blind people.
Yeah, I told him it's all right to have ghetto around. I gave him that advice like a few months ago. I was like, dude, just put yourself big when it's ready to talk until we get the technology that you can just interrupt. Because my main goal is to figure out the technology that he can use to actually interrupt us while we're talking, because he's not able to interrupt us yet. And you
wait. Yes, he can. Hold on. This is where the training thought's coming in. You work off of a computer system, thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. That's what talks to us as the computer system. Do you have I've picked up that you have pre-recorded set things that I've noticed
on an iPad that speaks through his microphone on his computer.
No, I know that part, but the part that I'm getting to is from watching Zach, I know he has scripted stuff he uses more than once. For example,
some of the personal stuff. Yeah.
Like the start of his show. Good evening, everyone. I'm Zachary.
Yeah, there's presets.
Presets. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
We need to make a preset, Zach, that is all of us recognize either, hey guys, and that's the end of the preset, or beep, and that's the end of the preset. Just something.
But the problem with that, infantry, is when we're talking and Zach does any kind of sound from that iPad, it drowns it out. There, you can't hear it. So we'll continue to talk and not even hear him do it. He needs something through his computer that actually does it. That's actually able to. That's why I told him, I was like, dude, just go big screen. That way it's something that we can see as long as we're paying attention to the screen.
Correct. But in other platforms where he's a guest and there's multiple conversations,
right?
One thing that would solve that for you, like you said, hook it up to a computer. And my honest engineering technical advice to you moving forward, Zach, is to get a mixing console that has a microphone for your iPad, a direct line. Like I have here, I have 4 lines for mics. I have the computer that I can hear you and Ghetto coming back that doesn't go back out again. That's an important thing. And then this way you can bring down or bring up your ketone, your Q tone, or and the reason I say like a button that says, hey guys, it should be something that you can hit multiple times. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like something short or a tone where he can go beep, 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 beep. Because even if you're talking and my volume's down like this and I go beep, 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 you see what I'm saying?
Like,
You're going to get through it. But that's what I would suggest. Or just, hey guys, that would work. Or hey everyone.
Or hey motherfuckers, it's my turn.
Damn right. Or just block us off the screen like you did.
I have an idea. Would this work for now?
All right, now see if that all right, now see infantry, start talking with me and see how much it drowns it out, because that way we'll know if it works or not, is if you're able to drown out me and him talking and be able to hear it.
Okay.
So hit it while me and infantry are talking.
La 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 Ghetto 1 2. Yeah, hit the button while we're talking. La la la.
Hey man, you don't know how to talk to me without doing some la la shit. What
I
the hell
don't know,
kind
man.
of conversation is that, man?
Ghetto, I mean,
why don't you say, hey, what's it like to be a white black dude, or hey, what's it like to be a blind dude?
I don't know. Hey, listen, boy. Let me tell you what it's like to be a white Jamaican.
There you go. See,
long, me brother.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I don't know. I barely heard it, brother.
I couldn't hear it at all.
It's the device to the device that's really fucking it up. I'm wondering.
He needs a mixing.
You know what?
You need a mixing board. At the end of the day,
we also don't know what kind of microphone you're using with your computer as well. It might be the actual microphone. We'll get you teched up when it comes to that, brother. I'm not telling you to stop your show or anything like that, but your 3 minutes to your 2 hour mark that you usually do, I'm going to end up jumping down because I wanted to set up some poker for our little Friday night get down and all that.
Imagine for me, it's 1:30 in the morning my time.
Oh yeah. See, he's in the future, dude.
I don't mind at all. And Zach's already asked me about that. I'll stay till 4 or 5 in the morning. I don't care if we're hanging out and having a good time. It is what it is.
Do you play poker, infantry?
Oh yeah, Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, Texas Hold'em.
Oh yeah, no. I used to work at a Seminole Indian casino. My dad was a pull tab technician for like 7 years. I know how the machines work. I know how the tables run. You know, I love playing cards. For a blind guy, I'm pretty good because us blind people, you can't. You got the best poker face. Yeah.
Well, usually we run tournaments outside of YouTube. What we'll do is we run tournaments through a poker app, and dude, we got about 15, 16 people, regulars, on a regular, about 12, 13 to show up, but every night, usually on the weekends, it's pretty fire. We'll spend a couple hours playing poker together, talking shit backstage on StreamYard.
I've actually been curious about that since Zach told me about Zach's invited me to poker night, and I'm like, wait a minute, how do you play poker?
Basically, you need 2 devices. You use your phone, or with you could probably use your tablet, which would probably be a lot better visually or whatever. You can also put it on your computer.
That's what I was gonna say. You can't do it on PC because that's the biggest screen.
It's a side hack. I mean, you have to side load it if you know how to side load APKs and stuff like that with your computers.
Oh yeah.
Basically, you'll have to side load that, and use it on your computer. But no, we just cut it up backstage on you know, just talk shit while we're playing. It's a good breathing room. Sometimes I run it as a live stream, sometimes I don't. It all depends on what people want to do.
Is the card game itself virtual? Like the cards?
Yeah, I mean it's a hold'em app. Yeah, it's an app. It's called Poker Bros. It's an actual app that you play poker.
So essentially, you would just be streaming a video game. If you think about what I'm saying to you, you have a video game, and I'm gonna stream it like I'm doing right now. So, do you have one person show, like I would show the poker, and then you guys would just be you, or
no? We're all playing with our own. I have a private club. So does Zach actually, and so everybody downloads the app.
Right.
Yeah, everybody downloads the app. What we do in StreamYard is we just talk. We don't even show the app because we're all already playing.
Okay. Here's what I was going to ask about that, because you're on StreamYards. You guys physically have it in your hand. Let's say I'm playing, but I have the APK on here, right?
Right.
Someone with OBS Studio like I have here I can do it at the touch of a button. I have my gameplay button right here. It's going to show you like multi-mirrors and everything, but you could put the gameplay, being that you're streaming, and anybody that has OBS can, hold on a second, where did it go? Go like this. Now you see me, and then the game would be the rest of this. So you'd be able to see the cards. You see what I'm saying? Because whatever is on the game, everybody's seeing simultaneously, right?
Right. And what we do is we restream. So when I'm doing it on a live stream YouTube, either Zach or Virginia helps out, or sometimes I'll do it, but my computer's garbage. Anyways, what they do is they just share their screen with me, and they're as an observer. So nobody's cards are being shown or anything like that, but you're able to make the full screen the app.
Okay.
And so we're able to watch the actual poker game happen.
Right.
But me, I mean,
the computer would be the best because I got the 24-inch monitor, like what I'm watching us on right now. If we were doing a card game, I would probably be on here. So I would have the card game on one window, and I guess you guys on another. But
right.
With that, I can just combine the two to help the stream out and put the game up there through OBS.
Right. But you would have to do it. You would want to do it through as an observer, because you wouldn't want to show the whole string of your cards.
Oh, right.
Virginia found that one out the hard way as we watched her cards coming out a few hands.
Yeah, I mean, mind you, I'm a 20 plus year engineer of sound and audio. And it always amazes me when you get into this kind of stuff and the computer stuff where we can host and have a video game. And I didn't even think about you can see my cards part until you
Yeah. That's why you would have to be an observer.
Straight lose my ass. You should have said, like, yeah, infantry, do that, bro. Do that. 100%. Yeah.
So Zach made a fake name, you know what I mean? And he signs into that account, and then he shares, and he's a club member with that, and he's able to watch the tables, and we'll go back and forth on the tables so everybody can see, because we're sitting here talking mad shit while we're playing.
Is it money game or like real money?
No, we just play for street cred. It's illegal to gamble online. We can talk about that backstage.
Exactly. Ain't nothing illegal no more, bro. There's CashApp, there's Zelle, there's nothing illegal no more, bro.
But no, it's it's more or less I started it out there's a lot of fucking people that are just doom and gloomed out, and they're exhausted.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to come up with an idea of how the hell can I kick it with my friends and not talk about the fucking end of the world. So I came up with some cards. I'm like, look, man, I'm already playing this with my cousin and whatever. I do this to chill on my chill time. You guys want to play poker? And then, oh, hell yeah, let's do it. And then it just kind of turned into this thing where I got like 12 people backstage and we're all talking shit to each other while we're playing cards. You know what I mean? So hopefully it'll get bigger, only for the fact that I want people to chill the hell out, man. I mean, all this prepping, all this getting ready for this and that, dude, it's exhausting, especially when you're paying attention to your kids and you're like, you know what I mean? That's why on my channel I got a little ghetto's corner type of thing where he comes on there. He's not allowed to show his face or anything on the internet. That's just my point of view when it comes to being a parent. But we play board games on my channel. We play. I've done some gun training with him with his air gun. He's got a Glock 19 air BB gun.
Sweet.
Stuff like that, to where it's not focused on anything else, but I don't know how to explain it, but it's more or less, it's just something for us to just kick back. It's normal life stuff. I mean, we're in the prepping community, but it doesn't have to be 100,000% all the time.
Exactly.
Oh my God, they just passed all the gun laws today, guys. Oh my God, and then
tomorrow it got overturned because
it'll get overturned. But exactly. It's like
it's
all clickbait. All the propaganda is clickbait.
Yes.
And it gets us stressed the fuck out if we take them all serious every single time. We get it. We have an idiot present. The last one was too. Love you too, Zach. But they're all going to be idiots. All our rulers are idiots. Take care of yourself. Know why you're prepping, because I'm prepping so I can actually thrive with my family. Not just so we can survive, but I still want to be able to laugh and have fun with my kids after the SHTF happened. Not just, okay, we have all this food and water, we're going to live, but yet we're over here scared, hiding in a corner. You know what I mean? Like, no, I still want to be able to enjoy games. I want to go play. I want to go do this. Into the world, I don't give a fuck. I'm still doing the same thing as I did yesterday. I'm still hanging out with my kids. I'm still hanging out with my wife. Drowned it out by the doom and gloom that we're not doing that right now. Well, I'm not saying us, but just on average, I imagine.
In general,
you're not taking advantage that your wife is in there sitting on the couch watching a movie instead of being on YouTube or telling somebody, hey, this is going on, blah, blah, blah. You could take that, stop doing that, and go enjoy the time you have with your wife watching.
My wife's out there watching YouTube. She's probably watching us right now.
But you feel what I mean, though. You know what I mean?
No, I do.
My wife's watching some TV show, but it's like we forget those things. That's why we're prepping. We're prepping so we can have time.
We phased away from TV in general. Like my kids, my 5-year-old, who's going to be 6 next week, no, he'll turn on YouTube before he ever turns on YouTube TV to watch TV. All right. And who does he watch? Nothing bad. He watches Unspeakable Gaming. He watches the Share Family. He watches the Outdoor Boys. But he would prefer that. And I do too, because when you turn on regular television, we're right back to the freaking doom and gloom.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
So I don't want to watch it. I can learn something from YouTube. I can't learn.
Right. Well, this is the new TV, dude. I mean, it all directs us into the same spot. It's all some kind of propaganda, freaking bullshit. And so, it's always good to just unwind and actually stay balanced.
And I wanted to touch on something that you mentioned before about why you prepped. All right. My son actually asked me this the other day. My kids are in every aspect of planting the seeds, growing the food, harvesting the seeds. Like my son asked me, Dad, why do you have so many seeds? Dad, and it goes along with my next question. Dad, why do you keep prepping this food and putting it away? We have food. Well, here's my answer, and you guys tell me what you think. And it doesn't have to be doom and gloom at all, especially when it comes to your kids.
Yeah, right.
The reason I do all of this is so that you and your son and his son will have seeds to plant. We'll have the know-how to skin a raccoon and catch food. We'll have the ability to go out and fish and teach your son how to catch his first fish and fillet it and eat it. You said you bought your son, he's got a BB gun. I just bought my son a 410, and he's 11 for turkey season. He just shot his very first round. Now, I carry my carry gun as a judge, so I carry 410 rounds on a daily basis. But to put an 11-year-old on his first 410, yeah, it's a small shotgun, but when you're a little tiny 11-year-old, that's like a 12 gauge. You know, the smile on his face when it went pow, was I'll never forget it. And I looked at him and go, "So you ready for another one?" He's like, "Yep, load me up, Dad." But that's why I prep, so that my kids will have seeds to grow if they choose to, which I hope they do. I hope my son, in some way or shape or form, farms, even if it's a little piece of five buckets of peppers to remember Dad. Goes and takes his kid on a fishing trip. Hey, Dad took me turkey hunting. Let's go turkey hunting. Let's try to get us a turkey. That's what it is.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you turn into grandpa. Grandpa taught us this. Grandpa taught us this. It's all about the fishing analogy. You know what I mean? Teach a man to fish, feed him for life. Give a man a fish and feed him for a day. And it goes down the line, because my kids are doing the same thing. You know what I mean? They, my kids only mess with YouTube. Now they don't get online or whatever, but that's the only social media they have is YouTube.
Yeah, mine too. And they're not connected to comment. They're offline.
Exactly. But I raise my kids that way to know the dangers of it, to know why it's being used against them, why it's, you know, I'm very open with my kids, and that's why they don't want to be on it. It's like, yeah, I don't even want to mess with that stuff. You know
my kids, you kidding me? My son, Brandon, the 11-year-old. I got Brandon's 11, Logan's turning 6. Brandon has made more money on this channel than I have in 6 years in 3 videos. He got sponsored down in South Florida to fish. Full paid entry fee, $200, so he got $600 in tackle in total. So he went and got a couple rods. Dad helped hook him up. So he had 3 entry fees taken care of. And every video, all he had to do was stand in front of the camera and go, "Guys, big shout out to Douglas Chiropractic for hooking us up and taking care and make sure we can do this. Thank you, Dr. Douglas." And that's all that boy had to do. That was it. So my kids, unfortunately, I've been DJing in the spotlight for too long. My kids have been on stage with superstars, you know. Like it's next to nothing.
So, Truth with Tom said, and now we know that talking doesn't scare the fish. Grandpa just wanted us to shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's awesome. My grandmother used to tell me she was the world's proudest grandmother of a catfish pond. This woman, you go out there, she'd feed them on a daily like they're freaking pets. But you want your fish, and you got some big ass catfish out of grandma's pond. Grandma tell you how to catfish. Early Oma, I should say, my Oma from old world Germany that came over here and made something out of nothing. This woman took you out there. Hey, you want to catch catfish? It's easy. Just take any meat. We got hot dogs today. We're going to use that. Next day we went out. Hey, this bacon's going bad. Let's go give it to the catfish. Next day we going out. Your Opa didn't eat all the rouladen. Let's go catfishing. I mean, every day it was anything. Let's put it on there. The catfish going to eat it. And sure as hell, we go out there. The catfish would eat them. But it's just that.
What's up, Zach?
You don't have to make it doom and gloom.
Right.
Any last words, brothers?
Oh, yeah. See, it's a good thing he's keeping track of the time. Good old producer, Zach. Well, let's ask this real quick. Anybody in the comments, I don't even have a counter or anything. If there's anybody, we've been on forever. If anybody has anything we haven't covered real quick, before we go, I'd love to hear those questions because we didn't give them a chance to ask tonight. Ghetto dude, awesome to hang out with you, bro. This has been an awesome live stream. If you would like to schedule with me a night, we did a channel feature last week with Zach. If you want to schedule a channel feature with me on a Friday night, I'd love to have you. We could talk about your channel, your abilities, and how that affects your channel, and what you do, and
Right. Well, I ain't got no like abilities and stuff like that. When I was saying I'm blind, I don't have one eye, it's because it got beat the hell out of me. I'm not
this one doesn't work. This one partial. I'm supposed to be wearing glasses, but they broke 2 years ago, and I don't have $600.
Yeah,
compare.
It prevents me from doing stuff, but I'm not like
Well,
I'm not,
I don't. It's
I'm
not
not
so
saying
much to prevent
impaired.
you. It's more of like you seem like me. Like people are gonna look at you and go, "You're not fucking lying. You're lying to people." But
Right.
that's exactly what I want to talk about. Is go, hey, dude, where does it hinder you in YouTube? Do you have like with me?
Right.
If I hold this camera out like this, all right, hold on, let's go this way, arm's length, like any normal YouTuber, I can't in some aspects see that to even see if I'm in the frame.
Yeah. No, I got what you mean.
Area where I'm like, it's nothing big, but it's just stupid shit that you didn't even think of until I asked you. Those are the
Right.
You know, like obviously Zach has his disadvantages and advantages, but I actually asked him some questions he didn't think about. You know, oh, we got one here. Hold on.
Right.
What is this?
Yeah, it's about the 2A. Yeah, what happened today? Did our 2A get banned? No, it didn't get banned because
Next
it's just
week.
gonna get next week it'll get flopped back over. They're trying to pump it real hard. But this is about prepping. So
Yeah, this week's about
our 2A is cool. That being said, though, when it comes to the prepping stuff, I'm not sure how Zach's gonna. I don't know if you're gonna continue the Friday prepping lives or however you're doing however you're setting all your stuff up. Please, anybody and everybody that came in, please go over to Zach's new channel, Unique Prepping. His goal is to create a prepping channel that base is for people, that have disabilities, that have, whether they're born with it or it happened during life, whatever. He wants to show that it's more of a way for him to show people like, look, dude, I can do this too. I can open this can too. Just because my hand looks like a fucking crab doesn't mean I can't use it.
Correct.
I can use it over here and do
Correct.
the same thing that you're doing. And to me, and I'm gonna put words in your mouth, Zach, but to me, it's to normalize people that are considered not normal. And that's, I believe, what Zach's job is going to actually do. I think he's going to fulfill it as well, because these guys up here can do most of the things we can as well. You know what I mean? Just in a different way. That's why it's unique prepping. They're unique people. Guess what? All of us are unique. In all of our different way, and all of our different, whatever. But he does have this channel. Please go sub him up.
Hey, and do me a favor. Do me a favor. When you do go over there, I want each and every one of you. I'm number 58. I want you to put the number subscriber you are in the comments. 2 reasons. 1, it's going to make Zach's face smile. We want to make Zach's face smile. Number 2, it's going to lock in your family membership to the family. If you catch, I'm trying not to use algorithmic words here. So when you go over and join our family on Unique Prepping, make sure that you comment what family member you are, just so that we make sure that you don't get dropped off in 2 or 3 days with YouTube's purging and BS.
Right.
Plus, you'll make Zach smile when he sees this person was, I'm 58, so 59, 60, and it's going to be amazing. Trust me. It's nothing better for to see growth. All right.
Yeah, and once he gets his first video out, again, there's no content on it. He's going to create content. I'm not sure how he's going to do the live, or do the lives or whatever. Everything is in creation mode right now.
It's still in
he's talking to all kinds of people. His goal is to get the prepping supplies that he's already going to get. His goal is to get companies to be able to give him stuff so he can, show the world. And we are, yeah, exactly. And we all as a family here over on Zach's channel, we already know he's a sincere dude. But guess what? There's 8 billion people out there that don't know Zach for Tom. They don't know him at all.
Exactly.
And our goal is to get him out there. So if you can
pimp him out, that's what we're doing. We're pimping him.
And that's where we're at. We're trying to pimp him out. So
if you don't like that word, click off the channel. We're pimping Zach out to everybody, okay? To the president, to the Masharan. We're gonna pimp to the Prime Minister of Germany. We're gonna hit up the Queen of England, knock on the door.
So all you people out there listening, I know most of you guys are preppers. I know you guys are at least in the prepping community. Please share out unique prepping to other prepper channels, to chats, and just let people know, look, y'all know Zach, y'all remember Zach? Go check out his new channel. It's going to be all about prepping. You don't have to go into details or anything like that. To me, I would be interested if I didn't know Zach all the way, but I knew about him or whatever. And I'm like, man, Zach's prepping? What the hell is he prepping? Because I know I'm doing buckets of rice and I'm doing this or that.
We're trying to take him hunting this year, Ghetto. I don't know if you know about that.
Yeah. I heard you guys.
You guys watching? Myself and Mayhem really want to get Zach to Arkansas in December. So if you guys want to help him, any donations that you send his way, put a message in there. Deer hunt. That'll be the keyword. Yeah. Deer hunt to that donation, because Mayhem is giving not only me a second opportunity. I know there's 3 deer there. I know it. I missed one. And I know there's 3 there because this some gun at Mayhem sent me taunting pictures from his bedroom window of the 3 damn deer in his backyard. And they've been there all year. So we know they're there, Zach. We just got to get you out and get me out. You get one, I get one, and boy, it's going to be a hell of a trip. Guys, please support that. Please, because we're going to present it on my channel, and I know Zach's going to present it on his. So you guys got to get down with that. You can be the biggest sponsor. You guys can make the biggest difference. It doesn't have to be a company. Even in anything we're doing here, we want to get him to start with a Jackery. You guys, someone in the audience can help him out. It doesn't have to be Jackery. You know, sponsorship comes from the heart. It doesn't come from anything else. It's because you want to do it. So keep that in mind. Food for thought. But you covered everything, so I really don't have anything else to say other than support that guy, support that guy, support that guy, support. I mean, I hope you gave the video a thumbs up tonight. If you didn't, I hope you don't come back. I don't mean to be rude, but you need to give this guy a thumbs up. He's a hard-working guy, very hard. Between his 2A, his prepping, he's like me. What he's trying to present and the way we're trying to present as disabled people, y'all need to take limelight of that. You need to take a step back. Like my keyboard warriors, you said BB gun, right? My favorite quote on my channel, and I hate every one of you for saying it, is infantry, it's not a .177 caliber pellet rifle. It's a .177 caliber. You're saying it wrong. Well, you know what? You can unsubscribe and you can leave, because nobody says it's a .22 long rifle. They say it's a 22 long. It's exactly. A .177. It's a 17 millimeter. If you need the point, then you need to click off. Right. So yeah, buddy.
Poker starts in 17 minutes, brother.
Tell them about your thong and the Jello and the 20K. Don't forget, Zach and a thong in Jello. See, I got him smiling.
Well, hey family, thank you for coming and learning more about prepping in situations when crap hits the fan. I love you all so much and I appreciate you more than you will ever know.
Love you too, brother.
Honored, bro. As I tell you every live stream, I'm honored to be here, and you have my number day or night, and I'm happy to help any way I can. You got this guy right here and me in your corner. I think you're advertising between street smarts and corporate smarts. We'll get you where you need. We'll push you in the right direction. You don't need to nudge. You can push. And then you got Mayhem backing you with media. Dude, in this community, Zach is going to do big things. And if you guys don't get on the bus, you're not going to get to go. That's all I got to tell you. Later, you're going to be like, oh, Zach, remember me? No. Where were you in the beginning? You know, you got to be here in the core. We're getting the core started, and the family's going to grow. Zach, I love you, bro, as always. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this prepping. You can always reach out to myself, Zach, Ghetto, in reference to any of this stuff. I'm always happy to help you. And that's it. That's all I got to say, man. Just be prepared. Boy Scout motto. Always be prepared.
Always be prepared.
Be prepared for you. Be prepared for your family. Be prepared.
This is one of those long goodbyes, y'all. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, we know.
Shut the hell up, infantry, and let this man stop so we can get out of here.
I know he got poker.
We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy.